seen us going, passing the folks along the road, just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gathered along the Scotswood Road to see the bleeding races. We went to bleeding races.
Oh, it's back through Rodgers!
1962 on a summer's afternoon, we took the bus from Bambras and she was heavy laden. Where we went along Collingwood Street, that's on the road to Bladen. Whoa, me lads, you should have seen us gunning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gunning along the Scotswood Road to see the bleeding races.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to the video. John Sinclair TV back again, and today I'm doing a live watch along between Newcastle and United at St James's Park. And you don't have to be a Newcastle fan. All fans are welcome to join in the watch along as well. But make sure there's no trolls. Make sure there is no negativity comments as well. I think you all know that as well. So guys, if you like the video and like what you see, then please hit the likes, hit subscribe button as well. Super chats are open, and also if you like to become a member, it's just 99p. Unfortunately, no Maisy today because she's not feeling well. I wish Maisy a speedy recovery, but I have got a replacement, and it's Reece, and he is a fantastic mate and a partner of Maisy as well. He's going to come on my channel really soon, so I'll send the link as well. So yeah, the Newcastle team's just come out, people, and I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, it's not surprised. Anyhow, goes with the same lineup like he did against Nottingham Forest. Great to see Joe coming back, but he has to make do on the substitutes bench as well. So the Newcastle team as follows: there's Nick Pope in goal. The back four will be Kieran Trippier, captain. At right back, left back is Dan Burn. Centre halves will be Fabian Schär and Sven Botman, is recovered from food poison. Midfield three will be Rudiger Marash, Sean Longstaff, and Joe Willock. That's our midfield three. And the front three will be Jacob Mourinho. That's what Coffee keeps saying. And ASM. And Alexander Isak as well. Tell us what you think of the lineup, people. Leave in the comments down there. And to me, I think that's a good lineup as well, people. I really do. Eddie's going to go for it. Good on him. And let's hope we get the 3 points. So still waiting for Reece to come on very, very soon. Go for some comments as well. Good luck today, guys. May the best man win. And let's hope that's the case. Hope that is us there, Claire. I hope you feeling okay and hope you feeling good. Yes, Ches, hit the like, subscribe. Yep, there are the rules as well. Thank you, Ches. And I to Jules as well. And Tom's giving us a line that I read out as well. And substitutes as well is going to Bracker, Lascelles, Joe Linton, Gordon's back from an injury. Callum Wilson, Matt Ritchie, Target, Nakuda, and Anderson. We still need a strong bench for the summer, by the way. We need a stronger bench than that and a bigger squad too. And we've got a squad for Man United. I'm going to read it out as well. De Gea and goal. The right back will be Dallo, Varane, Martinez, and Shaw. Newcastle linked Bartomeu, Sabitzer in two holding midfields, and Fair Crosby, Fernandes, Anthony, Rashford, and big fair goals up top for the Reds. So, yeah, tell us what you think of the squad there. Who's going to win? And also, who is going to be, who's going to want this game more today? Who's going to want it? Because I tell you what, look at both sides. I think Newcastle has got a great chance of winning this game today. I'm feeling confident today because this is our chance. If you play like we did last season, but only do ones each, I think we can win the game. We've got to take the chances as well. Afternoon to Leslie as well. Hi to you. And thanks for putting the teams up, Tom. Tom is pretty good as well. And we've got one for David. So big up to David as well. Hi to you, mate. And Luca, well done to your win yesterday. 4-1 against Leeds. Yeah, he thinks United's going to win that game. And Reece is going to come in very, very soon. He's a substitute for a replacement for Maisy. Maisy's not feeling well. And I wish her a speedy recovery real quick. And I want my Maisy back as well. And let's have a look as well. And Tommy D, hi to Tom again. Yeah, and yeah, I'm not going to mention that as well, Dave. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, mate. But today, I'm not going to mention today. I want all my chance to be positive today, man, because at the end of the day, right, I want my chance to flow the day. And what can I say? Oh, Southampton's just at the post, by the way. They nearly scored one, Saints still in it, and there's 5 over the bar. So, good chance there for the Saints there. Just not happening for them on in it. So, hi to Coffee as well. I was just chatting about you, and Mafinho as well. Let's hope his favourite player score of the day. Hopefully, the winning goal, by the way. And everyone saying hi to people. Isla Coffee's popular today. So is Luca. And Isla Coffee goes, John, do you think Burn versus Anthony is a cause concern? My opinion, I still think Dan Burn's got a problem with Anthony, by the way, because every time Anthony gets the ball, let's be real, right? I think he gets the better of Dan Burn nearly every time. I really, really do. However, he's got to be on point today. He's got to get him tight on him. And if he does that, then I think it could be a Reece. But I think Anthony's getting better. You don't know what Anthony you're going to see. Are we going to see Anthony as a cracking player, or are you going to see Anthony as the guy he just wants to play for an audition, in my opinion? Let's be real. But let's hope either way Dan Burn does a number on him today. And look, he's got to do it. Playing him twice, I think, and got the better of him both times, in my opinion, especially in the second half. And hi to Tony. Hope you okay. Let's smash the Manx. Let's hope we do. Still getting stick on social media, by the way. But it's a banter. If you can't take the banter, what's the point? You know what I mean? So Tom's go for Newcastle win. Isak to score the winning goal. Let's hope that is the case. I've got Nicola Robson. Big up to Nicola. And hi to you. I hope you're having a good day, having a good Sunday as well. Still waiting for Reece to come on, by the way. Bit of breaking news. I don't know one who's left in the chat, but Brendan Rodgers has been sacked by Leicester City with 10 games to go. Is it the right decision? Do you think Leicester's got that one right? For me, I mean, a lot of people say he should have got sacked earlier. But in my opinion, I think he should have got to the end of the season, because I think it's ridiculous sacking a manager 10 games to go. Leicester can still stay up with Brendan Rodgers there as well. But they made a decision, and I think Chris from Leicester Till I Die will be delighted with that sacking. Absolutely delighted, because at the end of the day, right, the players have got to take some of the blame as well. They've got some good players at Leicester City. Good players there. And they should be doing a lot more. Would it be easier to get James Maddison from Leicester next season? I honestly think we can get him. We could get him in the summer. I mean, we can get him in the summer. I truly think we can. Because I think, to be fair, I don't think he's happy at Leicester now. I think he wants to move on. And that's the thing. So we go on to the formation with Newcastle. Obviously, going to be 4-3-3. I like to see Bruno go further forward today with Sean Longstaff looking after the back four, in my opinion. I think Bruno hopefully dominate the game. I really do. There's no Casemiro. Casemiro's this man suspended for 4 games. And as a Man U fans, they'll be really missing this guy. Really missing this guy. Because I tell you something now, right? This is our big chance to beat these. Let's be real. And people are saying that Marcus Rashford is out injured, he won't be playing against us. Yeah. I've always knew, and I will say it now, always knew that it'd be in the starting berth. He was never injured. Let's be real. Yeah. He was injured, but he's always going to make a return. Yeah. And did anyone look at Ten Hag's comments, people? Saying that we're too slow. It's basically like playing like Stoke. It's like we waste time. We slow the game down. Yeah? Slow the game down. Boring, eh? Don't forget, we've got a better goal difference than you, Eric. Let's be real, right? And don't be Jurgen Klopp not to, because you're better than that. Don't make excuses, mate. You know what I mean? You're a cracking manager. Just don't make things up, okay? Let's go some more comments as well. 2-1 to the Toon, Isak and Botman. That's from Tony. And Tom's giving us the subs as well. Thank you, Tom. It would be Bishop, Butland, Lindelof, Maguire, Martial, Malacia, Fred, Sancho, Pelestrini. It's just a shame that Maguire's not starting today, like, because we would have roughed them up today. Let's be real. Yeah. But their back four, the central defence, are really good. Varane and Martinez. I do like Martinez, by the way. I mean, he's a proper centre back. He really, really is. And he just defends all day. Big up to Gareth, by the way. Gareth, hope you came in from Cardiff. And Cardiff got beat yesterday, didn't they? They lost by 3-2. Came back so well. And then you saw the late goal, by the way. They're in big trouble, Cardiff City. Real talk. Good afternoon to you. Hope your good performance, positive result today. And if anyone in the chat, listens to Eddie House's comment, can you let us know, because I can't put the sound on. I'll probably get one for copyrights, by the way. So let us know what Eddie House has been saying. And Jules is asking Tom the question. Just a hit up for Watchalong. Yeah, absolutely right, Chairs. Totally agree. No spoilers, no yellow cards, red cards. I think I'll be a hit today. I'm definitely going to be ahead because I'm downstairs and I'm on a queue as well. It's going to Leslie. It's going to my daughter and the husband on the posh sheets today. Photos already amazing. Absolutely fantastic. And Ryan Francis scored early just to keep Rashford quiet. I see a point, Tom. We got to start. We got to unsettle him from the off today, from minute one. We're on 7th minute 1, right? Just passion, play with pace, start fast. And then they will not know what will hit them, people. You know what I mean? They will not know what will hit them. But do you know what? At the end of the day, in my opinion, if we are going to win the game, I'll go with Jules, by the way. You cannot give Rashford any space at all whatsoever. We've got to keep tight on Bruno Fernandes. We have got to control the midfield, dominate the midfield. Dominate the midfield, we'll probably win the game. I really do. And most importantly, you've got to take your chances as well. It's as simple as that. Oh, just had a lasagna. For lunch from Marks and Spencer's. Anyone try that? Mwah, salute. Beautiful. If you try that lasagna, beef lasagna from Marks's, it is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And it's pricey, but it is beautiful. So check it out. Still waiting for Reece, by the way. Reece can come in now, mate. And I did think Jason would start. He's on the bench there, Leslie. He's on the bench. I think it won stage half time. They're late one about Isak. Hopefully with a flying header in the 95th minute. That'll make me day, man. That'll make me day. I think absolutely James will get our team going and put Man U under pressure. Tom, yeah, I hope we do. We're at home, by the way. We're at home. But one thing for certain people, we're not scared of these anymore. We are not. West Ham's just got a big win. They beat Southampton by 1-0. So they're out of the bottom 3. And we got to play West Ham on Wednesday. So, and then we've got good sort of more John back to 9-point gap. Yes, absolutely. Let's make that a 12-point gap as well. Let me just tweet Reece now and see if he can come in. Because all I'm doing is yapping, which is good. I send the link. Come in, Reece. And yeah, Reece is a Man U fan, by the way, and but he does like Newcastle as well. And obviously he wants his team to win, bless him. Look at the league table now. Southampton bottom, then there's Leicester, then Everton's playing tomorrow. Southampton are in massive trouble, by the way. But look at the bottom of the table, right? Team from 13th could get dragged right in the mire, in the mud. In the mud. And like I said, right, so Maximan's in the squad as well, guys. What do you make of it? Do you think he deserves to start in the lineup against Dalot? I'll tell you what, I'm glad he's starting, to be fair. Can face Dalot again. And let's have a look at the comments as well. Big up to Davey, by the way. Good result this morning. Yeah, I read that, by the way, peeps. Win today, I think we finish above Liverpool this season. I tell you what, I wouldn't put it past it. I would not put it past it because this Liverpool team is really poor side. Do you know what I mean? I can't lie. And you know what it is in a minute? It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Jurgen Klopp is having a go at us because he's got too much money, right? And spending too much money. Jealous because he's got rich owners now. Yeah. Calm as a bitch. Excuse me, French. And I got one from Claire as well. United 5 under pressure. All we can hope is a clean game. No cars, no injuries. I'll be happy. Not just for United, but both sides. Don't anyone bad vibes between the two clubs. That is very, very true. And some of the tweets I've been getting today, right? I mean, saying I'm on my red this, I'm a red that. I'm just going to be clear, right? I've got a lot of mates who supports United on social media, right? And they look after us really, really well. It's been Reece. Reece!
Hello, John.
How you doing, man? Yeah, Reece?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me as well.
Brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Just got to kind of go to the game. But look, at the end of the day, I mean, I can't get Monday off. So I thought, you know what? I'll do this. So, yeah.
As you do.
So, how do you think the game's going to go? What do you think of the team lineup? I mean, for both sides. I also got Newcastle 1-up. And what do you think of, first of all?
I think they're strong.
Sorry, can't hear you, mate.
I was just saying, I think these are set up very strongly.
Yeah. I mean, Rashford is back, isn't he? Rashford is back, and everyone says he's going to be out injured against us. It was never going to be out anyway. Let's be real. It's just mind games again. Some of our fan base and some of our fans, not all of them, some of them, falling for it. Said, he's injured. Got a great chance, yeah. But let's be real. He's never going to be injured.
Nah. The only way he'd be injured if something serious had actually happened. He was just recovering the right way. Like, he wasn't utilising England squad, so
yeah, man.
What's the need for it? So, he's fine.
He is. So on your team, happy to line up. No, I'm just going to start for your team. Casemiro is out suspended, and yeah, you're gonna miss him today, mate.
Yeah, we are definitely going to miss him, mate. I agree, but all in all, I'm quite happy with the midfield. It's like the fact that we didn't resort to type. We actually, I'm surprised Sabitzer's actually playing. I thought he wouldn't be fit personally, but he is reliable, so I'm actually kind of happy he's in that sense, and we at least have a back four that is strong, but I'm a little bit sceptical over the right back, even though I do like Dallo. I do think that's I don't think it's the best shout at right back, really, but what more can I say? But it's still a strong team. Like this is still a strong side, and you guys are set up really well. We just have to take it as we do, and we'll see where we go today.
Yeah. Absolutely. No Bissaka by the looks of it. And I'll tell you what, ASM's going to have some joy today with Dallo as well. I mean, he's an okay right back. I don't think he's the greatest left back. I can't lie, but excuse me. But look at the team. We've got McTominay, the man of the minute. That's the Scotland, that is. And there's even talking and saying, tongue in cheek, playing up front. That ain't going to happen anytime soon. No.
Yeah, I don't know where people are getting that whole idea from. I definitely agree. I think it is tongue-in-cheek. But, like, he's playing okay, but it's 2 games. I want to see more than just 2 games. Because it's always the same.
Absolutely, yeah. This is it. I mean, look, if you look at it, they haven't won the last 2 games. Newcastle's won their last 2. And this is our best chance. If we don't beat you today, when are we ever going to beat Man United? This is our biggest chance. We haven't won since 2019 when Matt Longstaff scored a goal. And it is just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I mean, this is our time. So, yeah. And let's go on to some more comments as well. Any questions from Reece? Then please ask the question to Reece. He'd be happy to answer the question. I've been saying for champion. I've been saying for months, we will give someone hiding for all the chances you have missed. Please let it be a dear. That's from Tom. And let's hope that's the case, Tom. I want Cassie back. I mean, Claire, you got another 3 more games to go before you see him back. I mean, look, I know she loves Casemiro. I think he's a great player. I really do. And he makes a difference for your team. And don't care as long as we win that day. I think we'll give the lads a boost for the next week's. Absolutely, Leslie. Absolutely. And look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie, right? We just got to keep going, start winning games, and we're going to be fine.
Yeah, I think so. I think you've got a good team dynamic. Like you're set up really well. There is evidence of both sides that when you look at us in Newcastle, there's a big, even though we have came through at times unscathed when Casemiro has been unavailable, we still see a drop off there. Like there's still a drop off. I think it's quite evident by Newcastle. There's a major drop off when you don't have Bruno Guimaraes in your team, and I think we're lucky that our squad, to a degree, is stronger than yours. I think, respectfully, in that respectful sense, I do think that we are stronger in that way, that we do come unscathed. But when you guys don't have Guimaraes in your team, the results they just don't reflect how good you are as a team. But I do think though that with him in your side, you are very good. You are hard to beat, and if anything as well, you are effective. And in the summer, I know you have got a lot of positions you want to improve on, and you want to improve your squad. For me, the biggest telling point is finding a player that can actually play brilliant alongside Guimaraes in midfield, but also when he's not available, actually take the team for you. Somebody who can dictate that playing. Because if you can find that, then at least you will be fine in that sense. But you've got a very good side.
We have. I mean, Milinkovic-Savic will be a cracking player for Newcastle next season. Box-to-box midfielder as well. Yeah, I think he'd be brilliant for us, Lazio as well. And,
I've always liked Milinkovic-Savic. But the guy's been linked to Juventus and Man United for years, and he just never seems to move. So I'm like, I just wonder when he will ever move. So I'm like, he reminds me of Wesley Sneijder and Man United links all the time. It's like, when is Sneijder going to go? I'm still waiting for Wesley Sneijder to join Man United.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I was getting some tweets right about excuse me, like not get follow Friday for Man U fans, right? I know every week, like Gillian and Kim and all that sort of thing. You know, and some people, right? Let's be real, just call us a red. I'm not a red, yeah. And you get people like Flossie, right? Come on there, 6 up first and give some hell, and they don't bite back. So it's absolutely crazy, man. But back on the
I know full well you're not a Man United fan. You just get on well with United fans. Like, to be fair, like you've always got well with us, like sound guys. So it makes no difference to me. Like, so I know the score.
Absolutely. I mean, look, at the end of the day, right, I can call on people like Schooling Mason's a red. I mean, but he's not a red. I can say a few people are red, they're not. But excuse me, sorry about that. Just shouting at the phone. Yeah. clean living. So there you go. So go through your comments as well. Again, just go on to let's chat to Jules. Big up Brendan Rodgers could be heading to Tottenham. I'll talk about Brendan in a bit, mate. I'll come back to you on that. We'll hold that thought there. 100% a win. And let's go on to more comments as well. I'm off to watch the game, a few beers. I'll catch up with you at half-time. Please do, Claire. That'd be fantastic. And tell us your thoughts at half-time as well. Excuse me. Thumbs up, Leslie. And that as well. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers sacked by Leicester about an hour and a bit ago. And are you surprised?
Yes and no. Like, I'm surprised by the timing of it because I don't think it was working out. I think you could tell that he had lost the dressing room quite a while ago, but they were still getting some decent results. So at least he held on to his job. But I'm not surprised. I'm surprised by the timing I'm not surprised by the decision. I think it was the right decision to part ways, but either they should have done it. They should have done it during the off season when the World Cup was on, or they should have done it at the end of the season. Like I think they've. Timing is always a problem when it comes to sacking managers, especially respectable, likable clubs. I mean, like it's like Hasenhüttl was sacked at unfair time from Southampton. Now Brendan Rodgers sacked in a harsh time, and I'm like, I know clubs want to make decisions to survive, but it just feels wrong how they act.
Yeah, man, it is so wrong. It's absolutely wrong. It is absolutely senseless. For me, absolutely senseless. I think he should be, if you're doing to sack him, do it at the end of the season, not with 10 games to go. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
And the players got to take some of the blame as well. They are good players. They could do done a lot more than keeping Leicester up.
Yeah.
And I feel for, I tell you what, the late owners must be turning, I'm telling you, to see what's going on today. I'll tell you that for now. They say it's mutual agreement. That's from Davey. Anytime. Good luck. I'll see you soon on the other side. That's some Bants. Up the Toon. Thank you, Lottie. And do check out her channel, by the way. Thick Acres Wonderland as well is an amazing channel which deserves more and more subscribers. And she comes on me sure as well. After you as well. And sacking Rodgers at this time of the season is senseless. Yeah,
I agree.
It's poor time to be sacked. Very, very poorly timed. And Dave Mutual Consent as Poshway said he's been sacked.
Yeah.
And Lottie, they won today by, I think it's 2-1. 2-1. I think Arsenal beat one today. 2-1 in their league. And the only player I would take from Leicester is James Maddison. Not James. James Maddison.
He's one of them. He's one of them. There's a few players in that Leicester team I wouldn't mind at United. To be fair, I wouldn't mind Madison, but the other's probably Tielemans. Like I do like Yuri Tielemans. I know he's a head and shoulders conversation because like he can be a bit like inconsistent, but I still think I think he's still a good midfielder to have. I think especially in that midfield position that you can use like as a number 8, like definitely useful. And try to think like, is there anyone else in that team? Our right back sucks, so maybe Ricardo Pereira, but
yeah, Pereira. Yeah, that's it, Pereira. He scored yesterday.
I do like that. I do like that Justin lad they've got. I think he's a decent player. And
Justin, the left back. Is he the left back guy? Justin.
Yeah, the left back.
Yeah. I know exactly who he is.
I think he's a good player, and obviously Harvey Barnes. I think he's got massive potential as a young player. I think he's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, for Leicester, I take James Maddison and Harvey Barnes. I take as well when he doesn't cheat. Great player, but he doesn't need to cheat. He does dive a lot though, and he doesn't need to. I hate that. I don't like him in the game at all. And Leslie's congratulating Lottie, and yes, we did. John McCabe screamer first time. Sliced the second goal of the season. City had lost the opening 2 games this season. So well done to Arsenal lasses. And
try and catch up to us in the league, you know.
Yeah. I don't mind watching the Women's League as well. Just get around to it. And I mean, I have to start watching the Women's League as well and start doing.
I've got into it. I used to watch it when United were in the Championship, but I watch other leagues and I watch our academy games plus our first team. So I get in. Not by deliberate choice, but I did fall out of watching the women's game. So I just watched highlights, but I got back into it towards the end of last season. I've watched every game this year, and I'm really enjoying it. So it's definitely good to watch. I really do enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I do enjoy the lasses football as well, and there's some cracking games as well. I mean, people like about rating Sam Kerr from Chelsea really highly, but do you rate Sam Kerr?
I do rate Sam Kerr, although I do agree with Maisy's comments. To be fair, like Maisy's the reason I got back into women's football. To be fair, I agree with the fact she has dropped off a lot this year, but like in terms of like numbers wise, like it has massive dip. But I do think she's a brilliant player. I still think she's the best women's player in the Women's Super League in terms of the English game. Like, unbelievable talent, but there's some really good players in that league, and I do feel sorry for like the women's game in a way that they're always going to be compared to the men's game in terms of how much money they can draw, how much exposure they can get, and can they ever be on that level. But they should be compared to the men's game, in my opinion. It should just be the women's sport. The women's game itself should be allowed to have its own platform and grow, and then just see how far it goes. Because I do think there's a lot of potential in the women's game to be universally enjoyed. I mean, the American women's team, for example, is one of the best international teams you can get, and I do enjoy watching the World Cup, like when it's on. I watched the Euros. Didn't like the final result, obviously, but it was still worth a watch. But like, to see the crowds that, for example, that was at the women's Euros. I mean, Wembley selling out is impressive. Like, and the fact that like Old Trafford, the Etihad, although to be fair, nobody really sells at a plastic stadium. The Emirates and all that, like, they're all getting really good sellouts, and I'm like, it's incredible, like the numbers they get, but you're still going to be compared to the men's game, and I don't think they need to compare it. I think the only thing that should be compared to the men's game in that sense is the comparison I would have is the following, and just see what the difference is really between like those who support their football club also actually support both the men's side and the women's game. That's the only thing I'd like to see as a comparison that I'd like. But apart from that, it's enjoyable, and I do credit the likes of Maisy and all that for getting me back into the women's game.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. I tell you what I like for last game is Ella Toon. I like her. I think she is a wicked player. I tell you what, she's brilliant.
Yeah, she's a good player, although she has irked me a little bit this year because like she has dropped off, and it's annoying that she has got all the potential there, and she did win the Euros, rightfully so, with England. But I'm like, your performances have dropped for Man United, and the manager still continues to pick you when we've got a fantastic player in rotation in Vilda Boarisa, and she finally gets a start, but she has to play out of position just to keep Ella Toon in the squad. And I'm like, as good as Ella Toon is, like, you're out of form. You should be starting. So I'm like, but nah, she is a good player, and she deserves all that. So
fantastic. She'd be a key player in the World Cup. We'll just see. Tielemans is good on the ball, not so good off the ball. That's why we're not going to get him. I don't think he's going to be good enough for Newcastle. I really don't, even though he's going to be on the fee. Sorry, Les, but I'm not used to being in the chat. And Lottie comes on and say, hi, Lottie. Nah, she's lovely. She is. We'll see if he gets a payoff or not. We're talking about Brendan Rodgers there.
Yeah.
And I have to work out, Tony, sorry. Bless. Tyrus is fully open. Yes, it is. I think someone mentioned about the bottom of the table. I can't remember. About the bottom of the table looks interesting. I've gone past it, but yes, we've got to chat at the bottom of the table later on before the game. Actually, we have a game in hand. Plus United game being rescheduled due to Champions League semi-final. Yes, that's going to be put back, and
that's right.
I'll tell you what, I think they've got a good chance of winning the trophy. Arsenal. To be honest, I completely disagree with you there. It has its own platform.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I just think about like the overall size of it, but that's just what I'm thinking, Maisy. That's just different, but here. They never will, so I'm okay with that.
Football's football is how it should be seen. Absolutely. And we got one here from Eddie's on. I mean, what's he been saying? I don't know. I've got the file right, dude.
He looks chilled.
United. Say again?
He looks chilled.
He does, doesn't he? I mean, he's so calm, isn't he? But the one thing for certain, he's not Antonio Conte. He's not going to go mad like Antonio Conte. You know what I mean? True. You know, give him a money. The Benedicta.
Beautiful. Bellissimo.
I mean, arrivederci. Ciao. Wow. And I would love it if we won the Premier League title of the Etihad. That's from Arsenal forever. And I tell you what, it's doable. And and he just said as well. So back to the title race. Yeah, I mean it's open. I mean a lot of Arsenal fans are still being cautious. Yeah, even though Luca thinks he's cautious as well. And I'll get a lot of people saying that Man City will still win it. Who is going to win the thing?
Oh, well, if City win it, then they become the second Premier League club to win 3 titles in a row. And I don't know if I can see that. I really don't know if I want to see that record being equaled. But it is so incredibly open. I don't think we're in the title race, to be fair. I think we can certainly just keep ourselves going, but I rule us out. It's definitely just Arsenal and City, but I think it is going to go towards the very end of the season, like the last couple of games. But can Arsenal keep the momentum going? They're not in Europe anymore, so realistically, Arsenal have no excuse. They have no excuse compared to Man City, who are still in 3 competitions. But I think realistically, at the moment, it's Arsenal's for the taking. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I think it has to go right to the very end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll wait and see on that. It's going to be it's a long way to go, but I tell you what, I think it's going to be going to the wire. And we're talking about the bottom of the league as well. Let's go to some more comments. Please get those keep those comments coming in, and do follow Reece as well. Devils Rising. I'll just go Rising. And let's go on to some more comments. Bless you. We got Dave as well. Eddie's done as usual. Pep talk, told him, knelt, and smiled. And that's for Eddie. Big up to Helly as well. Sorry to hear the fabulous basis on well. Your subs decent slow. John, thank you so much, Helly. And if you haven't subscribed, love, please hit the subscribe button, please. And if you can do that, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. And Leslie's telling Davey it's not wrong. And anyone but Arsenal at United Sports of America, he would say he's a Spurs fan.
to be fair, I'm the same when it comes to Liverpool and Manchester. I'm the same when it comes to Liverpool and Manchester City. I mean, Arsenal haven't won the league in so long, but when Liverpool win the league, that's the pain. Although I've only seen it once in my lifetime, so hopefully I never see it again.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like me, don't ever want Sunderland to win anything. Do you know what I mean? But one day, we'll win the title one day. It could be within 3 seasons. And found it funny, Ten Hag playing 9 games and Rashford is injured. None of us thought he'd be out for this game. Gareth, it's not the first time that's happened. It's happened a second time. People's fallen for it. Yeah, he was always going to play. And Arsenal started to throw it away. We avoid defeat Liverpool, Man City. Then I believe the title will be ours. That's Arsenal forever. And that is the case. And Joseph's chatting to Gareth as well. And you know what it is, right? I mean, we need to win this game today. Look at the table, right? I mean, I think the top 4 are there already. Knock off Tottenham. I mean, I think Tottenham are done. If they lose Harry Kane, right, then I tell you something now, it's going to take them years for Spurs to get back into it because we're going to overtake them. Spurs going to be drifting, right? But seeing that, right, we can spend the money it needs to be. And then you've got Order and Daniel Levy don't want to spend the money. So I think the question is, though, who's going to come to Tottenham as new manager? Because I'll tell you something, Luis Enrique is out. He's ruled himself out. Thomas Frank's ruled himself out. I tell you something, I think Spurs are going to struggle to get an elite manager. Again, they already have Jose, Conte. Who's next?
Hopefully not Nagelsmann. Hopefully not. I don't want him going anywhere near Tottenham. I think they'll either go back to Pochettino or they might actually go for Brendan Rodgers. I think that'd be a crazy. I don't think that'd be a bad choice in that sense. Although there is another possibility that if Graham Potter gets a sack at Chelsea, he might end up at Tottenham as well. I mean, we've seen that before. Like Chelsea players, Chelsea managers going to Tottenham. It wouldn't surprise me in that way. I think they'll either go Pochettino or they'll go Brendan Rodgers. So I think that's the safer bet. And Brendan Rodgers already getting the boot out of Leicester. Put him in a job with immediate point to prove with a better squad. Who knows, really?
Yeah. Absolutely, it's going to be tough. Like, I mean, that club's a massive club. I think, in my opinion, he might have speaking to Jose and Conte and say, "What's the club's like there? What happened there? Is the owner good? Is the it's happened at Newcastle as well. I mean, when Rafa Benitez left Newcastle, I can't remember who the manager was, but they contacted Rafa Benitez to say what the club's like in Newcastle, right? Rafa told us don't go there and ruled himself out. I can't remember who it is, but I'll certainly find out who it is.
I wonder if it was that. I wonder if it was Fonseca. I
wouldn't be surprised. He's at Lille now and he's gone to Lille, but I would not be surprised because at the end of the day, he's Portuguese and he knows Rafa Benitez very well. So he's been told not to go to Newcastle. But the thing is, though, they haven't told us. He hasn't turned us down. But do the maths, yeah? Do the maths.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, we're not daft. But
I can see, crazy thing is, though, I wouldn't be surprised if Rafa Benitez is called into Spurs as well, in all honesty. That wouldn't surprise me either.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But I think Rafa's got one big job left in him, by the way. Okay, when he went to Everton, he wasn't suited at Everton, to be fair. I mean, Everton's the wrong club at the wrong time. So he's a poor manager. He just didn't get the money as well. And I'm amazed that, he didn't question Everton about the cash as well. I was amazed. He only went there because it's closer to home. But I think he get another job somewhere, probably in the Premier League. I hope he does. And big up to Helle, by the way. I think she's from Norway. Is she from Norway, Helle? I believe so. Big up. And say hi to other people, Norwegians, any Norwegian Geordies out there. And before I read a comment, the last 10 meetings, Newcastle have only beaten United once at the last 10 games. Yeah. That tells its own story, and that is when we beat using 2019. Matty Longstaff got the goal.
Yeah,
and
I get nightmares of that. I get nightmares of that goal sometimes. To be fair,
I know.
But it is such a. It's the damning statistics as well. Like 23 goals scored for us to your 8. Like you'd think like there'd be so much more in it because we've had high scoring games before. But I think it's just the difference of like how you have been the past few years. That you haven't been up there, but you're going to be there now because you've got a good team. You've got solid investment. You've got a manager that you can build around as well. So. There's a lot more there, and that excitement factor as well makes it even better.
Absolutely, totally agree. And I'm gonna have to move it as well, but it's a different team. But Helle has got to come for that one as well. It's also so weird. Let's see if they learn from the usual bottle jobs. Yeah, we'll see about that. Last season they bottled it big time. They were like 4 points in front of Tottenham with a game in hand, and they bottled it. That's not good. Posh has already denied us. He's technically ruled himself out of this. I heard Posh is definitely out of this. That's a Helle. And he said thanks, but no thanks, basically. And from up to Leslie as well. It's definitely very different Newcastle team these days, John. You know what, Helle? You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Because this Newcastle team, we're not scared of these anymore. We are not. But at the end of the day, I mean, let's be real. Oh, goal difference. Brighton's got a better goal difference than us, by the way. No, they haven't. Have they? No, they haven't. I thought they did. And we've got another 5-6 minutes to go before the kickoff, people. So the atmosphere at St. James's Park is usually fantastic, and it is against these two sides. Nearly time. Yes, it is, Jules. Nearly time. So wherever you are, go on to John Sinclair TV, and it should be a great show as well, and wish Maisy a speedy recovery very, very soon. So, all it is, right? I mean, I think Joe Linton, I thought he was unlucky not to start the game because obviously had a 2-game ban, and we won the last game without him. So we won 2 games without him. So why not go for a third one?
Absolutely. And if you're already playing well without a certain player and you want to see how it goes, keep on it. So I agree. In the slightest of it, I would stick with the same team. It makes more sense.
Absolutely. I mean, I tell you what, though, the atmosphere, it's beautiful sunshine in St. James's Park, for what I can see. And sick of hearing that already. What's he been saying, Leslie? What's he been saying about Newcastle?
Is there anything he doesn't say?
I mean, that's Jamie Redknapp, by the way. But to be fair to Harry Redknapp, right, I'm not going to lie, right, but he does talk a lot of sense, you know what I mean? He's 76, he talks a lot of sense, Harry Redknapp. He does like Newcastle, by the way. I can remember him being linked with us when Keegan left for the second time, who was linked with him, right? And there's absolutely no way he's going to leave Zambanks to come to Newcastle.
Yeah.
Absolutely no way. And I'm really nervous. I hit the first match after an international break. That's when hella, well, it's good. We won the last 2 games for the break. Let's hope that we get 3 points today. The players are coming out, by the way, people.
Yeah.
And this is a team, right? I feel we need to win this game today because we're going to get top 4. Then these are the kind of games you need to get something out of because we have got some tough games. We've got West Ham on Wednesday night. We've got to play Villa on Saturday, 12:30 kickoff. Wow,
that's a hard game. That's a hard game. I mean, the most points in the Premier League since in away matches since Unai Emery's came in as well. So like. Like he's come in and done a fantastic job with Aston Villa. He's a good manager, Unai Emery. He gets so much stick, and I'm like this guy was actually good at Arsenal, but they got rid of him so prematurely. Although they're doing really well under Arteta, I think they should never got rid of Emery so quickly. Goes to Villarreal and he wins their first trophy in their entire history.
Yeah, totally.
The guy deserves a lot of respect.
And you know what it is, right? I mean, Unai Emery, all right, that manager, I tell you what, he is brilliant. He is brilliant.
Yeah.
Can't hear that because they're all singing.
Class comment. That's a class comment. I actually like that skull work. I like that skull work as well in that profile. That skull is awesome. Like, big fan of skull, say so. Like.
Absolutely. And you know what it is? I've got to get Nicola on, be sure. I'd love to get her on this week because I've been asking. She can come on. That'd be amazing if she did. Talk about Toon talk as well. And probably a transfer short as well. We both need to win this. We've got Brentford and got Diaz. That is next Saturday. That's no walk over in the park either. Exactly. Absolutely. We've got to play Brentford away.
Last game of Casemiro's suspension, I think, as well. So thankfully, he'll be back for an even more complicated game. He'll be back for Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. Yeah,
that's when you need him.
Forest away is not a fun game for any team. Even if you batter them, like they work you so hard.
They do.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Winning at beating Nottingham Forest at the City Ground stuff for everybody. Let's be real. Do you know what I mean? We did it.
I know.
We did it.
I think we can still get a result a little bit. It's not going to be an easy game, but like Brentford next week as well. Like I want to tear them apart after the first game, after how the season started. Like I hope we tear them apart, but they are a good side.
Yeah. Let's hope that we get something out of the game. So just hit the like, people, please. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, please. That would be great. Numbers is going up every day. I wouldn't say large numbers, but it's going up. If it goes northwards, cool. That is absolutely fine. So let's go on to Hella as well. Big Hella case. Castle has 3 matches. Three.
I thought you had already done
three matches today. 3 matches from today.
I know you had Fulham. Like that Fulham game was enough. I'm gonna forget Casemiro's suspension. Then I'll just digest and get something else. At least we've got like Sabitzer and the fact that Eriksen's returned to training, so I'll take that.
Absolutely. Nicola said it's finding the time, work full time during the week and renovating a house at the weekends. Wow. Very busy. Very busy. That'd be a cracking sign if I can get her on as well, like, do you know what I mean? But hopefully it's a regular thing. Just moments away now doing a huddle, and people's looking at Rashford as well. It's a battle for the strikers between Isak and Rashford as well. It's going to be a cracking game. Both teams are going to be up for it as well. And we don't know who's going to be favourites for the Leicester job as well. Probably they talked about Michael Carrick, Vincent Kompany.
I hope neither of them leave their respective jobs. I think Kompany's doing really well at Burnley. I want to see him have a crack at the Premier League with Burnley. And if Michael Carrick can get up through the playoffs, I'd like to see Carrick as a Middlesbrough manager take on Newcastle.
I do.
Because that's a good rivalry. Michael Carrick has actually done really well. So like, I don't want either to leave their jobs. If they leave their jobs, I think they're making a massive mistake.
Totally agree. To do the Premier League, do a couple of seasons there with our clubs, and then come back. Look at Thomas Frank. He resisted other clubs as well, did he? stay at Brentford.
Yeah.
You know, she's got 2 year experience in the Premier League with Brentford. And just kick it off, by the way, United's on the ball.
You know, I would be surprised though if just for the madness is David Moyes gets like West Ham, Brendan Rodgers goes to West Ham, and David Moyes goes to Leicester.
Can you imagine that?
That'd be funny.
Man, it's going to be fun. Job swap.
Yeah.
Job swap. So, yeah, I mean, we played 50 minutes, by the way. Newcastle got a throw in, and Burn's going to take it to ASM, plays it into... back to Dan Burn, skillfully played, and goes out for a throw in. I mean, United pressing really well. But Anthony as well. What do you think of Anthony, by the way? I know he's frustrates you at the minute.
I know a lot of people have issues with Anthony, and like understandably so, but I really do rate the guy. I mean, it's unfortunate the amount of money that has been spent on him. Like, that's something he cannot dictate, but when he does play on that right-hand side, we do look more balanced. It gives us more...
Because the cross comes in, it's a goal kick. It's come off a player. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
We got a corner.
Right, to be fair, right decision. I was going to say, like, I know he does have diverse opinion in our fan base, but in terms of like how we play, it gives us more balance on the right-hand side. So, like... I do prefer when he's in the team when he's not, but he does need to have more to his game. But the fact that he's still contributed enough already, I think I think a lot of people are jumping on his back a bit too early, but that's just my opinion. But I think he's still got more points to prove, and he's still early 20s, so there's something there. Exactly.
In comes the corner for Newcastle with Trippier, which is dealt with United, and nothing kind of got the counter attack. They got the throw in as well. It was a poor quarter, by the way, from Trippier again. And Anthony broke out, and then we defended quite well. So got some more comments as well. And it would be great to hear your opinions to Nicola. Good luck with everything, though. Absolutely. Bruno in the middle. That's McFooty. And can you hit the subscribe button, please, mate? If you can, that'd be brilliant. Thank you very much. I think it's your first time. I could well be wrong. Anthony changes to forward energy, whether he plays in. Exactly. Totally agree.
I agree.
But so United's gone back to, it was a hefty back pass, but the hair did really well to control it, and he kicks it out to Bruno. That's a lovely ball wide to Rashford on left-hand side. He's got 2 players faced and well defended by Newcastle. Well defended.
He does that well. Like those passes out wide, out wide switch play. Like I know that he's another player that causes criticism for players. Obviously, I don't like the bitching that he does to referees. Like it goes overboard, but it's too much. But I think a lot of people need to give. I know a lot of people say like Bruno Guimaraes is the real Bruno, but like, and fair enough. That's like from a Newcastle sense, I respect that. Just like when I say Bruno Fernandes is the real Bruno, it's because he's ours. But they're both great players, but totally different positions. But I think even though he does do a lot of bitching, I think he still needs to give him his like. He still needs to get a bit of respect for the amount of numbers he's done since he's came into the Premier League. I mean, he joined in January a couple of years ago, and he's never missed a game for us. He's never been injured. He plays 90 minutes every single game, pretty much. And I'm like without him, are not like the league possessions, cup final that we won, where we're at, we don't get anywhere without this guy. So I'm like, just like you guys, or obviously Casemiro's a big miss, but like Fernandes is a massive creative fulcrum to us. And I think if he wasn't so bitchy, I think he'd get a lot more respect as a football player. But like, that's just what I think about it. But he's a good player. I don't know what I think people should just be able to just give an opinion on his play, on how he plays before commenting on the fact he can be an absolute clown.
Exactly. Needs to keep his mouth shut. Get on with the game. Got one from Ryan. Big up to Ryan, by the way. I've been on this channel last week. Cracking channel as well. And big Arsenal fan. He's happy as well. So Newcastle got the ball back. Plays back to Nick Pope. Oh no, Pope plays out from the back well to Damon Share. Who's the forward? Tried to get to ASM, but Diallo got there first. And still United's going through, plays through ball, and just didn't come off as well. ASM, lovely play. Passes back to the defence. Oh, lucky.
Do like how you step at the back.
Yeah. Oh, this is problems. Oh, good defending. Great defending there. Takes over the ball there. Oh, tries to find Isak, but well defended by Martinez. Well defended.
Generally been a fast start between both teams. Like both teams are just going at each other. That's what you want. Like
exactly.
No
You've got to start well. Lovely reverse ball by Murphy in the Trippier. Deep cross comes in. He's across the goal. It's a he missed kitting for the goal. It's got another chance at back heel. Oh man, it's cleared away. What a chance.
Fortune
Couldn't see it was,
favors the Wales.
Lovely flick across. That's a lovely that's a goal kick. Oh, what a chance there, man. It's Longstaff tried to kick it for 6 yards. He totally miskicked it, man.
As well, the back heel attempt as well. That gets to Kamara, but it's intercepted really well by Martinez again. Like that's another thing as well. Like
the back heel didn't come off. It just didn't really come off at all. Oh man, why did he just go for the near post, not go for the far? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to be fair to Martinez, he did well. He defended so well there. But then again,
he's so alert. He's so alert, Martinez. He's always switched on. He's always switched on. So like
he is. AWB is off sick. I think he's off sick, and he was out injured.
I think it's sick. Yeah.
I tell you what, he would have been playing today to combat ASM. That would have been a battle today.
100%. Doesn't go in Dallow's favour. Dallow's played 3 games against Newcastle and he's not won a single game, and that's in the Premier League.
No. Exactly.
So,
high boot by for Bruno on Isak, and Isak is fine. It's a bit slight though. Isak is skinny. He's a skinny one, isn't he? But I tell you what, his movement's fantastic, man.
I really do like him. I liked watching him play in Spain, so like I knew what he was coming into in the league. Like he is extremely skinny. He puts me to shame, but he is lightning fast.
Newcastle doing that. Oh, safe by the head, but it's offside.
So good job. You're slightly ahead of me. You can do the main commentary. I'll be the colour commentary, and behind I'll just be the follow up.
I know. I mean, I've got some great commentaries like Curtis Shaw's great. Curtis Shaw is brilliant, and you've got all these other podcasters as well. But
absolutely.
How are we all doing today? I'm absolutely great, mate. I hope you're well too. And you can try to play for the back. I'll tell you what, if it was alert there, we would have been out, but
he's looking more up for it today than you did the cup final.
We did.
I mean, you were up for it. Like I'm not knocking that in that way. Like you were up for the cup final, but you've started this so much better.
Exactly.
I don't like our build up from the back. I don't like our build up from the back. It's not that I've got an issue with it. It's that if we are going to build up, De Gea's just not comfortable, and we've got to get the ball straight away to Martinez, and we can't rely on Martinez to build up every single time. We have to have a goalkeeper that is comfortable, obviously making a save, but we need to have a goalkeeper that can actually build from the back, and De Gea's not good for it at all.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, 3 kits to Newcastle. I tell you what, they're going for Isak. Isak is down in the minute for Martinez. But you're right. You need a keeper. There's 3 keepers I can think of. Diogo Costa, mainly on.
Yeah.
Those 2 could play the ball out from the back comfortably as well. One of the best keepers in the world.
Easy, he is. I think he is the best goalkeeper in the world. My man personally. I've thought that for about 2 years. I think he's phenomenal.
Exactly.
I know Maisy is a big fan of the likes of Robert Sanchez and David Raya. I think they're excellent. I think even though Sanchez is a good goalkeeper, I think he's got more mistakes than him. So I'm more likely to take David Raya. But I do like Diogo Costa, but his age and other things as well, he's got time on his side. He still makes
it's great football for Newcastle. Beautiful football, Newcastle. Going right inside, but it didn't come off again. You got to look up. There.
Yeah.
You've got to look up. But you've got a phone, by the way. Murphy put Shaw under pressure there. But you are right about the keepers, by the way. That's a lovely down ball. Cross comes in. That's a corner to Newcastle. It's got to be a corner.
I know a few United fans, funnily enough, that would actually take Jordan Pickford. Like, I know a few United fans that would actually take Jordan Pickford, and I think the funny thing is, he's never really put a foot wrong for England. But mind you, the pace is slightly slower, but he does do what a goalkeeper like that especially do. He's really good at building up. He's really good at building out. But when he plays for Everton, because he's got such a bad defence, he's got to do more, and you feel like he could be a bit exposed. I think how he'd be in a much better team would be interesting. I do like Emi Martinez as well. I know that Ramsdale's done well for Arsenal, and rightfully so, but I think Emi Martinez was shut out too quickly and he wasn't given a fair chance. But I wouldn't mind him either. I think he's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, fair dues. Newcastle's Man U's in the box there. That's going to be cleared away by Newcastle. Trippier into Murphy, plays it inside. Lovely skills on Bruno. Beautiful skills. He's got to get rid of it though. I'll tell you what. Are we going to get the first? Nah. Isak's just come up short there. But tell you what, Bruno got away with one there at the minute. Tried to delay the ball there, and he got away with that one. Now he's
massively.
Lovely skills from Bruno there. If it comes off for you, that is cool. Oh, this could be dangerous. Oh man, Vagos went close there, side netted.
He always goes close.
It was it was come for a throwing, man. Bruno got dispossessed easily there. Anthony played inside. In danger there into Vagos. And I tell you what, if you squared it, it would have been 1-0 Man U. That has come down to Bruno there.
Which is unlikely as well, because he doesn't often get dispossessed.
Not normally. He got away with one earlier on, but not this time.
Yeah, he's really good with the ball at his feet.
He is. But at the end of the day, sort of thing, if you score, it comes down to him. But hey ho. And but United is stepping onto the game. Anthony on the right hand side, Danvers facing him again. He does burn all the time, done every time. Then because a deep crossing, that's going to be. What are you doing, Kieran, man? You didn't have to do it. You should have let out for a goal kick, and he didn't.
One thing I will say as well, on the touch of goalkeepers, is the improvement that your defence has been since you signed Nick Pope. He's been a fantastic signing for you guys from Burnley. Yeah.
His distribution needs to be better though. I'll tell you what though, Dan Burns getting done by Anthony every single time, and I mean every single time.
I think that's going to be a big. A big battle today. It'll be a big battle today, like how Dan Burn keeps.
He hardly touched him. He hardly touched him, man. Hardly touched him. Get him off. Just come on with the game, man.
This is where we're at with the game these days.
He's up. He's man.
This is where we're at with the game these days. Players just too easy and all that.
Rolling about every time. He doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, I hate that stuff, to be fair.
But then again, to Hag say with time wasting, how about stop cheating?
Yes.
It's okay defending your players, etc. But don't tell us one thing, but don't look after your own club.
Absolutely.
If it's the first time we've evolved, I would have said the same thing about our players. Like ASM's on the ball, teasing, plays it like good ball to Bruno, plays it inside to Isak, plays it inside to Trippier. It's good, cut back, and then it goes in. Oh man!
I'm just so glad you haven't scored yet.
I know. It's going to happen. Lovely goes to ASM, goes to the box. He still. I tell you what though, he's still on the ball, plays it into Bruno. Lovely. That's a free kick, ref. That's a free kick, man. And plays it back to the keeper. Our keeper, by the way. ASM needs to run towards the bar. A few passes now, the defenders beat him to it now. I agree, Paul. I agree. I've noticed that. Anthony's milking that. He is indeed. He doesn't need to. Mad dog. Love him.
Yeah.
Chance there. Lovely ball down to it. Cross comes, the early ball comes in. Isak save on. Oh, how did that not go in, man? Great save De Gea. He always does well against us at St. James's Park, man.
He does.
Always. Why?
It's the only game where De Gea plays I actually feel okay in.
Oh,
it's the only
man.
time.
We're still on the up here. Still on the up. Lovely cut back. Unlucky. Good effort. But what a save low down to De Gea.
It's been a good game so far. Like.
Oh man, double save. Murphy with the cross. Isak first to the header, and then it's Willock for follow up as well. Oh man.
It's been a cracking game so far. Like both teams are just not holding back.
Again, Reece, we've got to take the chance when it comes, and it hasn't.
Yeah, I certainly think so.
Bruno breaking the lines, Bruno there. He's gone 20, 30 yards. He's still waiting for the movement from the head of him, but he goes to find Murphy. And Murphy crosses a lovely crossfield pass to ASM. So he's got a bit of space to run at. Cross comes in. Go, shoot! Oh, heck.
We're just giving you too much chances. That's a problem for me. Is like we're just conceding too many chances.
I'm gonna have to agree with Nicola there. He hands to the ball. Oh, it's a good save there. Oh, great save there as well.
I think that's always been a problem. I think that's always been a problem for St. Maximin. But I think the one thing I will give him credit for is like how much he tries. Like he tries really well in that sense, and he does like to do things out of nothing. But just that save as well, like the close range as well. Even it wasn't just the fact that it was saving from Isak as well. It was the follow up from Willock as well.
I think you're in. Ant's in the box there. Tries a curve shot in, and it goes so wide. It's a goal kick Newcastle, sorry, mate.
No, yeah, it's all right. I'm just the way he's are playing, like the pressure's on, like, and these are so settled already. I don't think we've settled at all in this game. We're just lucky that you haven't scored.
I know.
But when you see how we're playing, we are going to cause problems as well, just like you guys are. It's just whoever gets first goal,
crucial.
Game's done. Yeah.
Crucial, exactly. Crucial. Lovely boy with a top. It's a foot race. Oh, it's going to be De Gea. De Gea will get there first, and it cuts it out for a throw-in. And I really like Maxi, but something's on to the ball too long. I agree. And what I started the game, I'm sweating already. That's some hella. So Newcastle's still in there. Look down the box. Go on, shoot. And Maxi is outside the box. Teasing. Cross comes in. That's a good one. Oh, man. Oh, Longstaff close again.
It says all as well that that in terms of your attack, 64% of your attack has come from that right-hand side. That shows how much you rely on that right wing.
Oh, he's offside anyway. I have to agree. I don't want to jinx us. Be you to know what I'm thinking. Yeah. Thank you, Jez. He would have been offside anyway. By a tour. But we're on top, Newcastle. Oh, unlucky, Isaac. Unlucky. That's a free kick.
Yous are 100% on top right now. Yous have played very well.
Yeah. 3 shots on target. 3 shots on target in the first. This is the problem with the season. We're creating chances. We're not tackling them. That is the thing. Yeah. And you just said there, if we score first, I'm not sure if the game's going to be done, but I tell you something, it's going to be very, very close to done.
I would say so, yeah. Just because you are so much more comfortable at holding the defense, like holding that down. But the good thing is, though, is there's still 70 minutes to go, so there's a long way to go for both teams.
Exactly, it's a long way to go. So anything can happen in football, but we have got to take those chances because at the end of the day, we just can't keep doing it. 1-1, ASM wide on the left-hand side. He's got space there. He's got good space there to go in. He's gone past all it. Oh, that's a poor ball, man. Poor.
I don't know what you think, though. But I think when you look at it, I think our first 11s are pretty much even, I think they are even. It's just at the minute you are on top, and rightfully so. But I think when you look at who can come off the bench, I think we are far more effective in that way. We've got far better bench options.
Yeah.
But you've got such a hard-working squad that I don't think it really makes the difference unless we get a clear opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Totally agree. But we need a strong bench in the summer. A strong bench.
Yeah.
I look at this game now. You're badly missing Casemiro, by the way. You really do miss him.
Yeah, we're not organised in the middle of the pitch, and we're just being overrun. I think as well the composure as well is when I'm looking at, especially from the throne that we had, like you had Fernandes and Sabitzer both close to the touchline, and you've got McTominay on his own in the middle, and I'm like, if we lost the ball there, yous are right through the middle, like so much space, and I'm like,
yeah,
I like the fact that we are a pressing team, and we like to control the ball, and we like to play the ball about, but you can play the ball about as much as you want, but if you leave so much gap, you're gonna get exploited.
Exactly. That's the thing. Dan Burn's been spoken to by Anthony. I tell you what, those two are at it. Those two are at it.
Yeah, I actually quite like this. I actually like it between the two of them. Like
I do.
Like treat the game properly. Don't treat it like it's soft.
Exactly.
I hate that about the game these days. It's so soft.
Exactly. I think Dan Burn's got a bit of a hot temperament, by the way. He needs to be careful as well because the referee's already word of him said, just cut it out.
And Anthony as well. Like Anthony's got he has got a temper as well.
He has.
But the one thing he has on Dan Burn is the fact that he's faster and he's more agile. He can seriously cause a problem on Dan Burn if Dan Burn loses his temper. One deceptive way of his feet to get past him. Dan Burn brings him down. He's on a booking. Anthony will just go for him again to get him sent off.
Exactly. That is the thing. That is the thing. That's what Anthony wants, to wind him up. Do you know what I mean? But he's got a booking in. Dan Burn has got a booking in him. But I tell you what, at the same time, he's frustrating him as well. But he's just got to keep doing what he does best. You know what I mean? But just frustrate Anthony and then rattle him, and that's what he's trying to do.
I agree. I like this now. I think we've settled now.
Yeah, I think you're settled now by the looks of it. Nick's opinions by DDG. Not many can pull off a double save like that. Exactly, unbelievable. Yeah. He just loves playing at St James's Park every single time. Yeah, last season, he's man than last season. He's got to try it again today. I need half to the corn so I can get a beer. My foot is drive and shout at the TV. But this is 10, but answered before this is over. I tell you what, I don't want to go to 10 men. Definitely not. You got a way that go. And Burn's speed is very similar to Harry's.
I seen Leicester actually thinking about taking him back on loan, Harry Maguire.
Yeah, I believe so. Probably probably next season.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah. Probably a season on loan, or probably what do you call it? In comes free kick, by the way. It's a deep one, and that's dealt with by United. And it's gone as far as ASM. It's gone to Bruno on the left-hand side. ASM back in to Big Dan Burn. On to Willock. They just keep on the board. They just calm the ball down. Newcastle really are. Lovely chip ball to Doug Bruce in the middle. Shot comes in. Oh, miles over the bar from Murphy. If Alakoff is in the chat today, he's not exactly Mafino, is he? Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
Clearly on a better team here. I can't believe we're on a goal up. Like, I agree. Where's your shooting boots on? Poor effort.
Too much.
It was on too much. How much did you pay Maguire? 80 million. 80 mil. Ooh. Yeah. They got to lose
I would never have spent that on him any day in my life.
Yeah. And Nicola knows Luca as well. Luca's a big gooner. But it's still 25 minutes gone, still nils each. How can we not be winning this game, man? Had the chances.
I think it's similar to the FA Cup final where spells of the game you were the better side and you had chances, you didn't take them, and then we got our 2 goals and you just didn't know how to respond.
Yeah,
it's looking that way as well.
Exactly. Lovely skills by Joe Wick in the middle, by the way, onto ASM. I tell you what, it needs a Joe Linton in there as well. Someone's just going to rough him up, like, you know. But
he's a good player. He's a good player, Joe Linton. He's a good player. Not something I put up front. I would never put him up front, but since he's transitioned that midfield role,
kick ref. Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Should have had a free kick there, by the way.
Yeah. He suits that midfield role really well.
Yeah, he does. Makes a difference there. But tell you what, ASN's always have a look at this again. Rash, get up, man. Look at the replay. And then he throws and he slams his boots onto the pitch. That should be a booking there. That should be a booking right there. He slammed his boots onto the ground. That should be a booking right there. And the referee didn't even see that's what he did. Didn't out a bullet.
That's the common thing with the Premier League is when and where to make that sort of decision. Like some referees just don't know.
I know.
And that includes like for us as well. So like,
yeah,
I just find football mental sometimes. What can I say?
I do. I know Passion gets over it, but he slammed his boots onto the ground. Let's be real. He should have got booked for that. But the referee, guess what? Bottled it.
Yeah.
Completely bottled it. But, good deflection there. But as Newcastle got the ball, lovely skills, Sean Longstaff. Lovely ball down the line, but Dallo got there first. He saw the situation and sorted out. Vieira plays it out from the back to Luke Shaw. He's that closest him down. But that's good pressure, Newcastle. Good pressure.
He's done well so far to handle, say, Maximin.
At the minute.
The fact he's keeping him out at the minute, yeah. We'll see how long it lasts, but
exactly.
That's our problem really, is keeping wide players out.
Aye, correct. Huff. Can't you give yellow cards? Yeah, you can, Ches. He should have been booked for that. Don't matter what it is, your boots as well. I've seen someone slam their boots in the Bundesliga last week, and he got booked for that as well. Leverkusen player got booked for that.
Yeah.
But this just goes to show, Reece, our referees are shite. And even Maisy said that now.
Yeah, she's right. Yeah, I'm heavily critical about the Premier League referees. I always have been, to be fair. I don't think any of them are actually good enough. Even for us, against us in that way, like they're just comical. Like I just laugh at the Premier League referees now. Like every single time I see one, I just laugh at them.
I do as well. That's why we're not going to get World Cup finals again. Michael Oliver and Sinclair, maybe, but not for me.
I wouldn't take a single referee to any major tournament until they can prove themselves.
Exactly. Don't trust. That's a free kick. That's a free kick, ref. Towards out of his pram. So in the contract, you're not allowed to book Rashford. Then he's a golden boy. Some of these Man U players need to go and do leg days in the gym, slightly contact, and they flick to the ground. Exactly. Sorry,
I can't argue there. No, I can't argue there. Some of them definitely do that. So it does frustrate me a lot. I just want players to be more honest. I think that's another problem with the game. Is like there are some players who go down very easy, and it's really depressing. But I would rather just a player be more honest and just get on with it. So
exactly. I think United are settled now. They're really settled.
Yeah,
they weathered the storm well.
Absolutely. I think another thing as well for us is just like we're patient. We were just ironing it out. We were just letting you guys have a go. See what you were going to bring in that respectful way. See what you were going to bring to the table. Were you going to score? So far, no.
Yeah, we could be in there. Isak has gone 25 yards to ASM. Plays it into Isak. Isak tries that. Oh, good effort. It's going to be a corner in Newcastle. Sorry, mate.
That's right. He's played really well so far. I think you guys have started strongly. I think you have given yourselves. I think you have given yourselves a good chance of going ahead very early to a degree, but you're just not taking those chances. We haven't really came close. We've only had one opportunity of significance. That was Anthony on from the edge of the box, and it went wide. We've not had anything of significance to suggest that we're going to score either. But when you put your money through your mouth, is I would say you guys are close to scoring. But the way it is, I still think. I think the way things are going, the amount of chances you're having is more likely to be us that's going to score first.
Yeah. If you don't take the chances, then we're going to get punished. And that's the story of our season.
Yeah.
What else can I say? But we're still on the ball. Got some more comments flying in a bit, guys. I'll read them in just a few bits. And goes on to Trippier, plays on to Cher, plays to Botman, playing sideways football at the minute.
He's been excellent for you this season, Fabian Cher.
He has. He's an unsung hero at the back. That is what Maisy said. Unsung hero. That's just correct.
I think he's got a lot. To offer.
Free kick. Yeah, he has.
I think past couple of years he's been here, there and thereabouts in terms of being a top Premier League centre back. But he's kicked on in recent years, and I think he has got something in there in terms of just being reliable. I do think he has that reliable factor. There's centre backs that are better than him, naturally, but I think when you put him in a team that works really hard, it fits to his strengths.
Mm-hmm.
You see why you can see why a lot of Newcastle fans really do like this guy and would go. They would bend over backwards.
They could be in there. They play the ball over the top, not once but twice. Cross comes in. Cross goes into a deflection. Nick Pope reads the situation really, really well. Sorry, mate.
I think that's the one thing is the fans will bend over backwards to defend a certain player that they like. It's because they can see something. Yeah. So that's something that I see in Fabian Cher, why he gets defended a lot by your fans. Just like some of our fans will defend certain players as well, because they believe in them, and rightfully so. You should believe in your players.
Exactly.
But I like the feeling of testing it out. We've got something there. Just an update as well for anybody who likes lower league football. Bolton have beaten Plymouth 4-0 in the EFL Cup trophy.
Wow. Cross said, "Oh, they're going to flex." Go on, Bolton 4-0 against Plymouth.
4-0 against Plymouth. Yeah, in the EFL final.
What a result!
Massive for Bolton, especially considering how far they've fallen. I used to like watching Bolton in the mid-2000s when they used to play against us, that Okocha side and all that. It was really good, underrated.
Oh, lovely ball then. Yeah. Sorry.
I like Trippier's involvement.
Corner. Good effort, Jacob.
I like the movement of Kieran Trippier as well, how he moves as a fullback.
He's played well, and he's playing well, to be fair.
He is.
The officials need some training. Short corner again. Cross comes. It's a poor cross. I want to see corners whipped in the box, really.
Aye. We've done that a few times.
Yeah, it's gone all the way back to the keeper again. Officials training. Some of the decisions this season has been shocking across all the games. So I'm with John. Michael Oliver is actually he's the only one.
I don't think any English ref is generally that good. I just don't have that.
Go on, Jacob. I've got a lovely ball, man. Go on, have a go. Oh man, United's all 6s and 7s there, but they clear it again and they still get the ball.
Bloody madness. Fucking love
Go on,
the
Dan.
madness.
Go on, put your foot on. Well done, Dan. Good defending. That's what I like. Great defending. It's the biggest show of inconsistent numpties in the world of football refs. Or football leagues,
No argument for me on that.
Right. Thank you, Jules. Really pressing Murphy. Murphy, to be fair, is doing all right. So it's going to be Anthony crosses it in, a deep cross in. Well defended. Trippier again. Well defended. Plays it inside ball. Didn't come off there. Did not come off at all. Lovely defending, Newcastle.
Yeah, you have played very well. You have got control.
ASM tried to clear it out, but didn't come off. We have so much height in the team, and our corners are just awful. It's criminal. I have to agree.
Yeah, you should be burying chances from a height perspective against us, like the opportunities that you can get, but the delivery has been very poor. Even Kieran Trippier, he's played well, but his delivery has not been good from
It's always been like that. It's always been like that all season. It's not very good at set piece and corners. Free kicks, or I said, I tell you what, they look for a penalty and they got a penalty. You're not just got a penalty there. No question about that.
Yeah. We know how this is going then.
After all that flipping hard work, again, why dive in like that? Why?
What in respect, what was that I said? In respect to you guys, it's the one thing I said.
That's a pressure all day long.
All the pressure in the world. And then
hang on, is it? Hang on, is it? Is it a penalty?
That surely is a penalty.
Is it a penalty? No, it's not.
That's mental. I need to see another angle.
I want to check the VAR checked.
Let's see. Well, he runs out.
I'm not being funny, right? But look at it again.
I'm just looking now at that close angle. He does run out. I don't think that's a penalty, personally. I don't think it's a penalty.
Couldn't have a pen. Same every time we play these lot, we play better and still exactly. That is the thing. I tell you something, right? I mean, at first it was a definite penalty. There's no arguments there.
I think it doesn't help as well some of the angles that they show.
He's on the run. He's on the run. 2 on him, but plays it inside. Shoot! Oh, unlucky lad.
This is what I hate. Stop fucking moaning to the ref, you clown. Fuck me, just go with the game.
That was not far away.
No, not at all. It was a good chance.
Oh.
Like, McTominay, Jesus Christ, run. Or I'll ship you off somewhere.
Tell you what, though, they still think it was a penalty, man. But I have to look at it again. Oh, man. I tell you what,
I don't think it is.
No.
I don't think it was a penalty, to be fair. I think he is trying to run across from him and he runs into his leg. I don't think that's a penalty.
Good decision. Oh, lovely. Stuart Longstaff breaking the lines. A lovely ball over top. Can you get there? No, he cannot. Try to find ASM and finding that. Oh, man. Dallow's going forward. He's raiding. He's got plenty of cross. Cross comes in. And, just needed a touch. It needed a touch from Rashford. And it would have been 1-0. But there's a lovely cross there. Was it Anthony, Bud? Was it Anthony there? Yeah, it was Anthony, wasn't it? Lovely back heel to Dallow. First time cross, really. The ball comes in. Botman didn't get there. Rashford didn't get there. And it's a goal kick.
It's actually depressing the amount of shots you've had compared to us. It's more than 5 times the shots. It's depressing.
Exactly. But the game was opening up.
To be fair, Gareth, he is, apart from Rashford, in terms of attacking players, Bruno Fernandes is probably our most dangerous player. Apart from Rashford, so being involved.
ASM, cross comes in. Willa, oh my days, man, keep that dude.
I may as well just sit. Every time he's got a shot now, I'm just going to do the Scottish approach. I'm just going to celebrate every time you miss.
Got a lovely work for Isak on the halfway line. Plays it inside to ASM. plenty to run at. Pulls it back to Willock. Just keep it down, man.
I don't know how I don't know how many times. This is what I think this is the 4th or 5th time. I think you have played that combination from right to left, and you're coming through with say Maximin to play back to Willock. How we've not picked up on this yet is actually embarrassing.
It is for you. It is for you, mate. It is for you. But so Anthony's on the right hand side. He's got room. He's got plenty of pace on the right hand side to move. Tries to cross it in there. It's going to be a corner. Just scared the cat. Let's scream with that last shot. Oh, bless. I thought that was going to be a bulge in the back of the net. I thought so as well. New Fernandez will be involved in majors in the game. Willock needs to start trying to score. He never makes it. Start scoring, trying to score spectacular goals. Just hit in the back of that. Just place it, man. Well, back to the shot over the bar again from Paul. But
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I think we'll do. Is you guys have had such relentless pressure, and rightfully so. If we can just get 1-on-1 with Nick Pope in a good position, we'll just place it.
Oh, yeah,
I think
Anthony fires one over.
Mm-hmm. Even like our manager as well, like he's already taken notes. I guarantee at halftime, like even McLaren taking notes as well. Van der Gaag, like the three of them, gets to halftime. None of these players are coming back out with working legs. Like some of them will probably be broken.
Yeah, agree.
I would already make like it's not even halftime yet. I would make changes now. Like that's how serious I'm about this team. Like I want change. I would make changes now.
Well, we need to get our shooting boots on. Let's put it that way. Especially Willock. I mean, stop blind the place. Stop trying to go for flipping glory, man, and just take the chances where it comes. ASM slip, but he's got the ball again. Oh, lovely. He's facing it. Is he going right? Oh, it's a handball. It may not be. I don't think it's handball there, people.
Better not be. Don't do this to me.
No, it's not. It's not handball.
You guys have been incredible. Like honestly, you guys have been incredible to watch.
Been brilliant in the first half. It's just taking the chances there.
Yeah.
But if we just get one goal now, that's it. I think they'd be done.
The way it's going, I don't disagree. We haven't done enough. I think we've played well in terms of trying to keep into the game and try and do something, but we haven't really controlled.
Oh, that was handball there. He had his hands to his back like that, but
hit off inside. Yeah. So there's one decision each for both sides, realistically.
Exactly. But United are playing on the attack here. That's going to be a goal kick. That's Tomini. That was for Tomini then. Trying to go forward there. Absolutely crazy this. How can we not hit this? It's like going back to 1996. We had about 6 or 7 great chances. Schmeichel saved every single one of them. And we go and lose again. Mate, it's our own doing if we don't win this. We had so many great chances. Exactly. That is the thing. That is the thing.
Completely agree.
You've got to put them in the back of the net. And if you don't put them in, you're going to get absolutely punished. And how many times have we been punished? Not by losing games, so how many times have we been punished for not winning games? That's our ball, ref. That's our ball. Thank you. Oh, good. Free kick to us there. I tell you what, Ten Hag is not very happy.
Oh, definitely not.
Not the way he's going. But what we got to do...
I can see him making changes at half-time. I would make a few already.
We should give it the same. I mean, get Joe Linton on. Try and get Joe Linton. But the problem is, though, we're playing so well. Good at by Dan Burn, but ASN just failed to get the end of that. Get there first, people. Get there first. Absolutely. Got 1 minute. 1 minute to add it on. 1 minute added.
Like straight away, I would bring on the likes of Sancho. I'd bring on Martial. I'd even bring on Fred. Like that's where I'm at right now. Like
I think he will. We've got another half. We've got another 30 seconds to go. That should be enough there.
I did have this game to finish a draw.
I tell you what, though, if you're not going to win the game, don't lose. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Don't lose. And then we go to Brentford, knowing that we're still 3 points behind these. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we should be on third on goal difference with the chances we've had. That's thing, half time. But you've got to thank David De Gea making that double save from Isak and then Willock. So it's nils each.
It is.
Come from Paul. There's no need to go for the power. 6 yards suit from the goal. They're just placed in the corner. They just need to calm down and get some composure. Exactly. Just be calm, dude. You got to calm it, dude. Bigger or Sancho on. Third on for McTominay. That's in Heller. We've got these options on the bench today. Powerhouse J7 fully rested. Yeah, and you got Anthony Gordon as well to come on as well if needs to be.
Yeah.
Even Anthony Gordon would have scored that today. I'm not going to lie. He would have done. But nils each.
I would bring on Martial. I'd bring on Martial. That's what I would do. I know he's not match fit, but to be honest, I would. Like I think his hold-up play right now, I would certainly use him in this situation. Him and Rashford have got a great link-up together. I think we would have something.
Yeah.
I think it's time, really. McTominay, he hasn't really done anything. Sabitzer doesn't look fully fit. We just look flat.
Agree. Totally agree there. Very flat. Got one for Paul. Also, Wilson gives it a big one. Let's see if he's back to his best. The thing is, right, I mean, I like Callum Wilson, but it's way off form. I'm sorry, but it's way off his best. Can't lie. And good thing is, we keep it going for 90 min with the lads. Thank you, Les. I'll tell you what it is. And it's just one of those days, you know what I mean? But we're doing well. We're playing so well. It's the finishing yet again. And I don't think Claire will be happy neither. I'm not quite sure what the hell happened first half. Both played well, but many chances missed. Roll on second half. That's Sinclair. And Martial haven't played for 2 months, and I forgot about him, to be fair.
We definitely need to get a new striker in the summer. Osimhen's who I want. Hopefully he doesn't score tonight.
Exactly. And Gareth as well. We got Gareth. Need to be taking our chances. Too many games have had points dropped from us. Exactly. That is the thing. You've got to take the chance. Next season, one thing's going to happen. It's going to be slightly changed. You're going to get some players in the summer. Right? And I'm not going to lie. The players are going to come in. They've got players like Musa Diaby, probably James Maddison, possibility. Yeah. I tell you what, if you had like a fit Osman a day, or if you had like Kafar Shelia, we'd have been winning that game because they would not have missed. They're not a missed. And I've been tempted to play Callum and Isak for the last 25 or so. Isak needs help up there. Yeah, I think he does in a way. Take up ASM, play Isak on the left and play Wilson up front, perhaps. You never know. Talking off that of Napoli, I mean, they're going to win a title. Can you see that team breaking up next year?
I think one of those players I likely see losing. I think it is most likely to be Osimhen. I don't think they'll lose 2 of their big players all in one summer. I'd be more interested to see if they can keep Spalletti because his contract is running up.
Yeah, that's Zielinski. Zielinski's contract's running out. But I've got a feeling that's it. Because Savage should be on his way. We should be on him. We should be all over that guy. Get him in. And then Zielinski could go off to Lazio because he's on the free.
I really do rate Zielinski. As long as Napoli lose, Napoli can win the league. I'm okay with that. But as long as they lose tonight, I'm okay.
Yeah. He's your team. He's your talented Milan. Yeah. They got to play that to the Maradona, Stadio Diego Maradona.
We are, yeah. I think Napoli, to be fair, are going to beat us in the league, but I think we're going to beat them in the Champions League. I think we've got the better European pedigree. I think as good as Napoli are, I think that European experience in Milan, have got that history, will get us over the line.
Absolutely. But I think they concentrate on their Serie A.
The league.
I think they probably want to win the Serie A title before that game comes around, so they can go for it, But I think Napoli are quite capable of beating any team.
They
in
are.
The championship.
I agree. They are a very good side. I like what Spalletti's done.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get offered a new contract by Napoli at the end of the season, I would gladly have him at Milan. I don't think Pioli's staying. I think he's completely lost the dressing room. I think he's completely lost it. He's lucky that he's still in the job.
Very lucky. Very lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky. Because I tell you what, Milan could have got shot of him. They could well have done after all those losses.
I know.
Very, very lucky.
Far too many unnecessary games.
Exactly. Got some more comments as well. Do fly it in. Thanks very much. I'll be tempted to play cameras. I think I've read that. Sorry, Paul. I read a Man U. It's not one shot on target in the first half. Makes me concerned for the second half. They would get some, I fear, probably get some joy. I hope that's not the case. Would anyone bring J7 onto ASM and let him and Willock interchange? I wouldn't rule it out. I would not rule that one out. I think Joe Willock would definitely come on at some stage. We are the better team. I'm sorry to say, Reece, but Anthony is not Premier League quality.
Fair enough. I like to see why you think he isn't in that sense, but that's just like the difference. I'd like to know why you think he isn't. I think he's actually played really well today. I don't think he's perfect wrong, but then again, it's opinion, rightfully so. It's always good to get different opinion, but I don't think he's perfect wrong today. I don't think he has. I think he's probably been one of our better players, even though we haven't been particularly great.
Yeah, fair dues. Big up to Mighty Mag. Hope you're okay. If Man U gets more than a point, I'll be disappointed. Needing Gordon on and Big Joe, they both got to come on. I think Gordon will come on. Our squad's a bit better. Do you know what I mean? Bit stronger, you know what I mean? So yeah, I would have got them on as well. I'm sure they'll find a way of doing it. I certainly would. ASM's looking good, but again, the inputted isn't great. That is the problem. That is letdown, massive letdown. And Leslie's chatting to Matty Mag as well. And Jules,
good,
absolutely
good to see Matty Mag as well. He's always sound to me. Paul as well. Everyone's sound. I do agree with that comment. If you're a Newcastle fan, if we do get a point off you guys, or even if we win this as well, you'd be very well heartened as well, because he's been by far the better team. But I won't be. If we get a point, or if we get all 3 points, I'll be happy, because we need to fully cement third position. But this is going to run the whole way through in terms of the league. Like third, fourth, fifth. Well, I think us, you guys, and Newcastle will interchange between the end of the season. It just depends on where it's. I think we're more likely to finish third. I think you guys are going to get fourth.
Yeah, let's hope we finish fourth. Do you know what I mean? But if you can't get third, get fourth. Yeah. But if you don't get Champions League, for me personally, I mean, Europa League is great, but I can't go to any Sunday games. I just can't. That means you've got to get top four.
Would you be disappointed if you don't get the Champions League? Because because
given
obviously
the
it's the first season. Yeah.
Given the position to win, I mean, if Arsenal fans can get upset not making top four last season, then for me, if we don't get top four, given the position to win, we've got 2 games in hand, then... So I'll be slightly disappointed, a wee bit, because the position is there. The option is there to take that top 4. You know what I mean? We deserve top 4 football. Spurs ain't great, right? Liverpool's been poor, right? It's down on us. It's down on us. But agreed, poor. Just didn't want to seem like I was bashing his. Let's just say how it is. Yeah, if you want to bash him, you just say how it is. He's been terrible. He's not been terrible, but it's the end product.
Yeah.
Not that great. Again, J7 at some point. Reece, I take 4th. That's a Mighty Mag.
I think he's good. I think he's good. I think he's doing it for. I don't think he's going to finish above us in the league. I don't think he's will. But if he's do, then fair play to you. I think the only thing that stops us finishing below you guys is ourselves. It's we're our own worst enemy. But I think for you guys, you've got that quality there. It's just the rest to come with it. But I'll have to say, in terms of where you were great towards the end of last season when you brought Eddie Howe into the job, and obviously the takeover then happened and you picked up points and you got really good results. you are well ahead of where you want to be in that sense. In a good way, you are ahead of schedule. So how that favours you guys, we don't know. But I thought you guys would have got Europa League football. But if you do the Champions League, fair play. I can't knock any team for doing that, even in one season. Like it's impressive, especially when you haven't spent over the odds as well.
Absolutely. And we don't have to spend a lot, but I feel we need to spend something like 250 million in the summer if we are going to get close to the top 4 and regular top 4 football, regular Champions League. We need to spend big. It's as simple as that. And I love Nick Pope as well, but that means getting a stellar keeper sort of thing. Cool, so be it. And that means spending the money for Mike Maignan as well. Then cool, so be it, man. And then we have 2 quality keepers. You need 2 quality keepers at any club. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Look at who's got 2 world-class keepers at one club. Not many clubs, Not many clubs.
Well, if he wasn't such a dickhead, I'd say Bayern Munich, because Manuel Neuer, even though he's injured, but returns. You got Jan Sommer there. Before he went to Forest on loan, I'd say PSG. Donnarumma and Keylor Navas is a brilliant combination. I think Inter Milan have got 2 good goalkeepers, Handanovic and Onana. They're great there, but I think it really is fortune favours if you've got two good goalkeepers to work out with. Then, if you're lucky enough to have 2 good goalkeepers, you've got something.
Absolutely. Would be disappointed, but at the end of the day, the lads do have spoon in black and white. Yeah, absolutely. But we have got to take our chances. So, because I tell you now, it's just not good enough, really. But we've got to take the chances which way comes. That has been the story of the season. 100% disappointed if you don't get top 4. Deserve to finish above Man U. 2 games in hand. We've got no excuses now. Those 2 games in hand. So, away to Brighton, the Horn to Brighton. And also, we got West Ham on Wednesday. We've got to beat West Ham. We've got to put the wrongs to the right, which we haven't done.
Yeah.
We have too many draws. We should have turned into wins, but poor finishing cost us again. That's from Gareth. Poor finishing, but also poor decisions as well. Yeah. Yes. Agree about the poor finishing, 100%. That is the thing. Look at Joe Willett, the chance he had. He should have scored twice today. That follow-up. And that shot fired over the bar from 6 yards. How did you miss that? I just don't know. But at the end of the day, keep it going, right? We've got to take these chances. It's as simple as that. I mean, where's that player who scored 18, 14 games a couple of years ago? Where's that gone? Do you know what I mean?
I know. I agree with you. I do think you should be doing a whole lot better. For us as well, we all, the good thing is we also have 2 games in hand. So we've got 2 games in hand on Tottenham as well. So it's a lot riding on it. We can certainly take that advantage over. If we can do it to get over Tottenham, pull away from them.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. Just for the banter, I do hope Chelsea beat Liverpool on Tuesday, just so Graham Potter stays in the job. But it'll drag Liverpool down the table.
I do as well. But the thing is, though, I think where's it? Is that Stamford Bridge or is it Anfield?
I think it's at Stamford Bridge. Yeah.
Yeah. So good. There's comments as well. Keaton coming in, please. Thank you very much indeed. Can you see Wilson coming on? I think he will at some stage, but he is going to come on. Then it has to come on, but make sure Isak stays on that pitch because we do need goals. As simple as that. But then again, you only got 2 strikers at the club anyway. If one of them gets injured, we are knackered. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You cannot have 1 striker at all whatsoever.
I agree. I think you need 3 strikers, and I think every top team needs at least 3 strikers, like your main one in your rotation, but also just that option there that can slot in if you've got injuries or can't afford to not have options anymore.
Exactly. 3 strikers, 1 for the Prem, 1 for cups, 1 or 2 for cups as well.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah, just getting comments as well. One of them, right, getting so many Newcastle fans, right, just being a bit arsey, right? I mean, what I do is like some tweets about Man U fans, tweets sort of known every week, right? 75 of people, right? one guy called Joe, yeah, I'm going to name him, Joe NUFC 1987, said FFF for F's sake, no new one what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could reply back to him and just say, yeah, and it's their problem.
Yeah. There's no shame in it. You're not doing anything wrong.
Nah, not at all. I haven't done anything wrong at all. Have I sent them threatening tweets? No, I have not. I haven't. Muppet. Absolute Muppet. And I hope he listens
That's
to us
social
as well.
media.
Social media for you, you know what I mean? I'm telling you
Yeah.
what, some of our fan base, right? Some of our fan base, right? I'm going to sound like Lee Gunner. Some of our fan base, right, are so deluded when they send out tweets. And I'm sorry, I have to go through it at all.
It's in every fan base, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you look at AFTV, they're one of the worst when they get beat.
I don't watch them. Far too much clickbait, like all that stuff. I know of them. Like I used to see clips of them all the time, like post on like, Twitter and stuff, and I just laugh at it. But I don't watch them. I don't watch them. I'm not a fan of clickbait stuff.
I know, but there are some funny ones as well. There's some funny ones as well. I mean,
Yeah.
people like Lee Gunner as well. But the thing is, Lee Gunner, he tells it straight. And it doesn't suffer fools. You know what I mean? I got one from, like as Paul said, would like it to be the last 25 million with Isak, not as a replacement. You know what I mean? Give Anderson 30 minutes, second half. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I'll put him on in a game like this, to be fair. I'll put him against Brentford, but I'm not sure I'm going to put him in against this game. That's importance as well. Forgot about Anderson, great shout as well. Isak's got to stay on, he's got to play the 90. Players are back on, by the way. But I take it back about Anderson as well. I think he should. I'll play him. I don't see why not. And John, if Leicester go doing, will that lower Madison's price be lowered? Will they cash in? I think it will. That's a good question, Mighty Man. Brilliant question. Yes, it will. But at the same time, they cannot be picky. He's got 1 year left on his contract. So what do? Keep it on a happy player at your club, or just take the money and run? For me, I take the money and run, because I do not want any unhappy players in my football club neither.
It'd be interesting to see how he would act as well if Leicester did get relegated. Would he stay? Because he's played in Championship before with Norwich. Yeah. Would he commit to Newcastle, would he commit to Leicester? Or would he go to say a Newcastle if an offer came in? It'd be interesting to see it. So many players just chop up and run. If a club's invested their time in them, they just run because they get relegated. Relegation happens in football.
It does.
So I'm like,
he'll not stay. He'll be away. 100% stay away. He's not playing the Championship. I can guarantee you. But if he was to commit, if he's got 1 year left on his contract, give him an extension, 1 year extension, right? And if they don't go up, then you got 12 months left in the contract. Then Leicester's got a decision to make. But they will not he will not stay in the Championship. And I'll be absolutely astonished if he stays.
So would I.
I think good players stayed and played Championship football. Look at Burnley, right? I mean, look, that Sanderberg, quality player, stayed in the Championship. Kieran Trippier's going to take his free kick. It's on the left-hand side. It's a perfect for him. It's outside the box, but he's going to come in. Cross comes in. Oh, it's a goal kick. Hit Fabian Schär's head. I hope he's okay. Smacked into his face. Not for the first time. That's the second time now he's got hit in the heat. So that's quite concerning for the big Swiss defender. I think he'd be okay, but he needs to stay there for quite a while. I think Rodgers going means he'll walk away because no one's there to talk to him to stay him.
That's
a good point, but it doesn't matter who goes in as manager. I think the guy's going to go. He would definitely leave at the end of the season, no matter what. But in the meantime, try and keep Leicester up. And then
he's done everything. He's done everything he possibly could at Leicester. To be fair, he's not going to win a league title with them anyway. They're not going to win the league again. That was an anomaly. He's already won an FA Cup. He's already won the Community Shield. I mean, he's got something there. They're showing some of our players on the bench, good options.
Yeah.
He's already won something there. You've already
Exactly.
tried enough with Leicester. If you're not going to get anything to show for it from them, then think about your career. Be selfish.
True. Very, very true. Did not notice second half. Yeah, ouch.
It
But
was a
he's
bit
up, by the way.
unfortunate as well. The way he does actually, fun enough, that he deflected your own free kick. That's a good comment. It's actually accurate. He does get in the way. It's the fact is when it hits off his head as well. I think it hits off his forehead. He then loses balance and falls over.
Yeah.
I think that's. I know he's a big guy and all that, but that's something about the modern game you need to be careful. Like managers and all that need to be very careful about. Is the fact he did go. He immediately lost his balance.
True. Yeah, you lose your balance, then you've got a problem.
Yeah, 100%. He seems to be okay at least, which is good.
Yeah.
But he still looks a bit dazed.
He does. But United's on the attack though. Rashford's on left-hand side. He's going to play football. No, he plays the right to. But that's going to be a goal kick. That's going to be a goal kick. He just played out. Who knows?
We are finally doing something in the second half, even if it's not enough. Right temple. Yeah, it looked like that area, like forehead temple area. Yeah, but the fact he took it head on and then flat down, nah, I hate seeing that for any player.
Absolutely. It's just player safety as well, and it looks like Martial's warming up.
I'm actually all right with that. To be fair, Veghorst, I suspect, will be the one that comes off.
I agree.
Although I wouldn't be surprised if he does take off Anthony. He puts Fernandes on the right hand side like he's done in most games, and Veghorst drops in. Yeah, Veghorst drops into the 10 role, and then Martial goes up front. Be interested to see what he does, but I'm okay with that substitution. Yeah. I don't think Veghorst has done anything.
He hasn't, apart from that shot when he hit side netting. That's it.
Yeah. He works hard, but he doesn't have the end product. Like, he works really hard. I'll give him that.
I know. But he scored twice for Holland, did he, against Argentina?
He did, yeah. That was a fun game to watch, especially the ending.
Fun game. It was a fun game to watch. Bruno's in the midfield, brings it out. He's on the halfway line, finds ASM. Teasing and turning. He's running. Not too heavy touch. Goes to Bruno. Bruno, what's he going to do? He's going to play us to Willock. Willock needs to find options. Oh, go away, man. Playing sideways football, man. I don't want to see that. Windscreen wipers. I don't want to see shanty football. ASM, lovely skills. Plays it ends. Oh, unlucky. It was and put that again. It was a weak football. Weak football, man. I think this game's going to be a game of chess now between those two sides. It's just a question: who is going to break first? Who's going to crack first? This is the thing now.
Absolutely, and I agree. I'm looking at the defensive shape between both sides when they play from either box. Very similar between both sides.
Exactly. Would you stick Pelestrini on?
I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think he's got a fantastic final delivery in the box. I do miss Garnacho. I think he's a brilliant young player. I do miss him. Shame he got injured. But Pelestri, I would not be opposed to that. Cross into the box, very good. Sancho's capable of that as well. We do have weapons on the bench that can certainly affect us. I wouldn't mind Pelestri coming on. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, that's a good question to ask from a United fan as well. Don't know why not. But we've got a throw in, and we're taking our time taking a throw. By the way, it's just no movement at all whatsoever. If there was, it would have been done it by now. So we was in your half. We took a throw and gone straight back to the keeper. It's just like watching as Steve
same old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a pressing. It's just pressing. Oh, that's a free kick. That's a free kick. Bruno's down by it for the free kick. The referee plays advantage. Bruno's still down, by the way. ASM left. He's got to turn it inside. In. Oh, man. It's a corner, though, but could have been a lot better. But Bruno's down, by the way.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's been down for quite a bit there.
He has, but looks at it. Inca's got good defending. Good defending by Dallo, and then it's headed out by Varane, I think.
Yeah. It was an unfortunate collision there. Like Sabitzer does try to win the ball, but it's just the timing there. Like he does bring him down. It's definitely nothing significant. Like it's not nothing you would book a player over or give a foul, but it was just the movement. It was actually Weghorst that headed the ball out.
Weghorst of all people. Here comes the corner. Oh, again, short corner. Get it over, man.
He does come back all the time. He comes back.
Oh, man. Come on.
He comes back all the time. Like he will run back. He'll run forward. Like I'll give him that. But
yeah,
he's a striker. I want him to stay upfield, just because we can get the ball to him and then he can flame and score.
Exactly. Got some more comments. The press is totally different, right, Miggy? We missed his press, by the way. Let's be real.
He's a really good player.
And then we got one for our press. And first was excellent. Oh, ASM is in the box there. Lovely. Oh, man, again, there's just nothing there. There's the wrong bar. I tell you, United on a break here. If they find the right ball, we can have problems here.
Absolutely.
Good checking back, ASM. Great checking back, ASM. Well done, man.
This is where we're at. It's just
able to keep up the tension. That's why we need to capitalize with these legs of fresh. Exactly. We've got on the bench. We've got Gordon. Weghorst got the fewest touches. 7 touches he's got in the game. 7. Oh, played a lovely ball over the top there, but didn't come off.
Just can't get the ball. Just can't get the ball to him.
That's the problem. Oh man, control, Alan. Control. We're just exactly.
Oh, that the passing is a little bit wayward. Can't afford that. Come on.
Tell you what, United's trying to play the ball wide. They got some breaks here. Watch the run for Rashford, man. Plays it in to Shaw. Shaw into Bruno Fernandes. They're still hanging on the ball. Like shot comes in and Nick Pope and just a simple save in the end. Like, but it's a weak shot by Anthony. Telegraphed.
Yeah, nothing in it. Nothing at all. Danger at all.
What are you doing? What you get rid of it, man? Oh, love these skills. Now give it to ASM. ASM wants it. He wants it. What are you doing, man? On the ball here. Have a shot. Shoot! Oh, man, just wide. It was some Fabian's share, man. Oh, I don't even see this, Reece. Fabian has so much space. I said shoot. Oh,
so
man,
much.
That's just wide. Too much of it. Just too much.
So much space, and the opportunities present itself.
Oh, man, if that was on target, that would have been some goal.
Definitely.
Again, we're getting closer, but we're just not punishing them. That's the thing. That's our ball, by the way, no matter what.
Yeah, 100%.
But I tell you what, though, so close than share.
Yeah, it was a really good opportunity. That only
it was. It's your defense there. Just
wide.
Stood off and just stood. That would have been. He would have gone mad. Ten Hag. I'm telling you, that went in.
Yeah, I would run at him any opportunity.
And
just
that's
to force him
lost the ball there. He's lost the ball, trying to be clever again. That's good. Oh, is it Dragon? That's not a free kick. Not a free kick. Go on, Newcastle. Win it. I think United are settled again. But Tommy is going forward here, by the way. He's going to try and corner. It's a corner ball. It's a corner. And I think your place is going to come on, mate. Changes are coming.
Yeah, finally. And early as well, which is even better.
Freshen things up in the attack. Yeah, that's... In comes the corner. It's a short one as well. It's a deep one. Header comes in. And Pope was the right place at the right time because that could have gone anywhere. He came off Isak. And then it just came off him back to Pope. So Sancho Martial is getting ready.
That's right, yeah. It's the two changes I would bring on as well.
That's a lovely ball down. Oh, man.
The only one missing, I think, is Fred. I think Fred should come on as well. I think he might come on towards the end of the game. But Martial and Sancho coming on with 30 minutes, with about 30 minutes to go, is big for us.
Yeah. And you need Anton's energy, but we'll probably bring on Gordon soon. I mean, the thing is, right? I mean, we need to do something about it now, because it's a lovely ball over the top there.
That's Elliot Anderson, isn't it?
Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, I've heard good things about him.
He's a good player. He's got bags of energy as well. United's coming forward. Don't do anything daft. We've got a wave in the first half, but ASM's got it back here. Plays it down the ball to Sean Longstaff. He's not a runner. He's definitely not a runner. Oh, what are you doing, Sean, man? Come on, man. Give it away. Now United's on the attack. Anthony. On to Tomine, I think. Is it a Tomine? No, it's a Tomine. Now it's Bruno. Oh, man. That's a weak ball. I mean, give it a ball away. Look.
Come on, boys.
We look weak. I tell you
we
what.
Actually look, we look the better. We look the better side right now.
You do. We're just running out of ideas. You know what I mean? We're not sipping it enough. We're just not sipping it enough.
Yeah, I think we've decided. You know what? 60 minutes is long enough. See your point. Yeah, you know what? It's time for us. It's time for us to do it. Yeah, Anthony's the right decision to come off. Yeah.
I'm gonna close the blinds, mate. But you're right.
But all in all, I would say in the sense of it, Newcastle have been fantastic today, rightfully so. We are now in that control position, and I think if you guys don't score, then we will take advantage of that. But the fact that we're made two key changes is enough for me that I'm happy with. Sancho's going straight onto the right wing, his preferred position. Yeah. And then Martial going on. We've got so many good changes right there.
Yeah, we got changes as well.
Yeah.
And Nick just read that one. We read on we need fresh legs. We're going to get that with Callum Wilson. We're so sloppy. Joe Linton's coming on. Gordon's coming on. Callum Wilson's coming on.
Veghorst came off for us as well. Even better. Yeah. He hasn't done anything. Anything to suggest he should start.
Who's that?
Veghorst. The fact he's come off, he hasn't done anything.
He's off.
Your changes are good, but the fact that you're bringing on Gordon Wilson and Joe Linton.
Yeah, we're making positive changes now. You know, we got West Ham coming up on Wednesday, so we don't want to play Isak that long if we can do that because let's be real, we need them on Wednesday against Brentford. Yeah. So got 7 games.
I've always been the ilk of Anthony Gordon. I think Everton fans overhyped him so much. I think he's a good player, but I think he got overhyped so much by them, and it really put me off him. But I think he's now he's got bags of potential.
He'll come good. I mean, he's raw, but he's not the finishing article yet.
Yeah, and for 40 million, steal.
It is. But it's going to be changes now. I mean, Jake and Murphy hasn't done much in the second half. I'm not going to lie. Gordon's best out of the bad bunch at Everton.
Yes.
See the potential, exactly.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree. He was definitely the best of the bad bunch. I think the only other player they've got that's actually good enough is I think Iwobi's the only other one that actually was good for them, like consistently. Yeah. Not giving Maisy a chance makes no sense. And obviously they never used them, but Nathan Patterson, I hope he gets out of Everton. I hope he does. Yeah. A young talent like him playing as their right back, I feel sorry for him. Exactly. It's just that team. It's not good enough. It's so all over the place.
Exactly. They could be. Oh man, it's played chip over to Isak, but got that ASM. It's in the box. It's in the box now to Isak. Oh, Willock. Sorry, is it Willock? It's a congestion box out there. Very congested out there. But I tell you what, though, Bruno's got the ball again. Plays it inside to Longstaff, I think. On to Jacob Murphy. What's he doing? Trying to jink inside. It's a lovely ball. Go on. Shoot. Header. Yes. Yes. It's the guy who missed two chances. It's Willock.
I can't argue that. You guys do deserve that. You do deserve that.
I mean, Leslie said the crowd is warming up. So are we. Yes.
You do deserve it. I can't argue that. You do deserve it, yeah.
Yes. Yes, baby. Hey, Joe, do like that, man. Do the telephone and Ketia style. The telephone. Telephone celebration. It's congested out there. There's no offside there. Left across on Bruno.
Definitely no offside.
No offside. No offside there because someone's on the line. Left across on Bruno. Deep crossing there. ASM heads it across.
Yeah.
And we're talking about an end product and an assist. That's his first assist in months. Big up.
That long? Jeez.
Big up.
You've had all that pressure for so long as well that it was bound to happen.
Super Joe Willock, you're welcome, John. You're welcome. Thank you. I think all back. Willock needs to keep taking his chances. Get in. Come on, lads. Let's fly. Yes. Before any other subs comes in, it's a threat. If services, let's fire for us. Wow.
The funny thing as well is I don't think you can actually. I can't really blame any of our players for this one. Like the ones that are in the box trying to defend the net. I can't really blame it. Nobody expected to get to say maximum in that position to then head it back. I don't think you can really deny it. So
that's true.
That was a well worked goal.
Exactly. If I was a United fan, I'll ask the question: why is ASN allowed so much space at that ball? Why? I'm
not actually sure. I think that's the situation I have with Dallo is he does give so much space away, but that's just the problem that we've got there. And there was 3 players right beside each other as well around Willock. Makes no sense to me.
Exactly. ASM is soft, by the way. That's his final contribution, by the way.
Worthy contribution to take before you go off.
Joe Willock is on the pitch as well. Yeah, I think that's a smart move. By the way. Look at the live league, yes. And I get Big John, now the break I'm doing in midfield, pure engine. Jake Murphy's coming off, and it looks like Isak's going to come off as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
They're the right changes.
Yeah, the right changes, exactly. The right changes. But it just goes to show we've just got to hold on now. We've got to hold on to this lead. Here comes a corner. Flick it in. Oh, he should have flicked it on. Should have flicked it back. There's runners there at the back. But that's going to be a free kick. I'm getting some messages as well from social media.
Naturally.
I will be soon.
Yeah.
I will be soon. But this is looking good. I mean, we deserve it, man. We deserve it. But
you do.
But all we got to do now is just don't do anything stupid, because I'll tell you what, they're going to come at us. They will come at us.
We will.
That's a lovely ball. We could have hoofed it down the field. We didn't. Oh, man. Come on. No, it wasn't a foul. It's just a support ball. Who went off? ASM and Murphy. That was it. ASM and Murphy. Sorry, Claire. Told you ASM's a top player. Boy, he played fair. He played well today. We need to capitalise for 1 goal's not enough against these lot. Go first. Good ball. Go on, Bruno Carver. That's it, lad. I tell you what, though, what has Ten Hag got to do about that now? What's he got to do? I mean, you bought all your. You bought two on or 3 off? You bought 2 on, didn't you?
2 on, yeah. Sancho and Martial. I think we do need another. We definitely need to bring on another, like 100%.
Someone like a Fred sort of thing. What I think he'll probably do is try and get a goal, and then all of a sudden he's trying to get Fred or just to shore the mid.
Mm-hmm.
Still time though, plenty of time. It's still more than a goal and much better. That's some chairs. But here we go. He scored some big goals, and he goes. Oh, he's tried to play the outside of the foot to Willock, and he just didn't come off there. That's a great ball. That's a lovely ball to Martial. That's it. That's our ball as well. Thank you. That's our ball. Real Madrid beat Valladolid 6-0. They'll beat Chelsea as well, by the way. Chelsea are done.
Yeah.
Chelsea is done.
Hopefully so, yeah. Bayern Munich to beat Man City as well.
They will now. Now they got Tuchel in.
Yeah. I still think that sacking decision was disgusting, but
I think it was as well.
I'm not surprised with him.
I think it was. Oh, good pressure, Newcastle. Good pressure. Isak's through. He needs support. And they've gone with the shot. Comes in. And it's just cleared away. But it's fallen back to Bruno again on the right-hand side. Lovely skill. Oh, that's a free. Is that a free kick? Oh, no, it's not. He's not giving it. Tell you what, though, they're coming in. Oh, they're coming in. They're coming at us. Oh, poor defending. Good block. Great block there. Great block, whoever that is. Sabitzer went for the shot. And who did I come off? Did I come off Botman? It did, you know. That's great block. Well done, Botman. Man, you're getting bullied. Let's be annoying. Yes. Lovely ball kick. Oh, unlucky. Need to stay focused. We all know Man will keep coming at us. They will. Need to stay focused. Yes, they will. But I tell you what, though, we need a second goal now, guys. We need a second goal. Second goal, lads. But you know what it is, right? I mean, obviously we deserve it. We deserve this. And just
Yeah,
got to take the winning ways. Anthony Gordon picked up. Poor ball. That's a poor ball, man. I like Gordon. He works hard. He's got energy, but that pass there was poor. Didn't do enough.
Yeah, he squared it with nothing on it.
Went off ASM and Jacob Murphy. But all we got to do now is just keep our shape. Don't do anything rash. Just defend properly. That's what you got to do. Defend properly. Oh, man. Make an effort, Joe Willock. Cross comes in. I tell you what, if that is headed away by Botman, and I tell you, if you never got there, United would have equalised, man.
Oh, hands down. But I agree with that.
No doubt about it. Because Rashford is waiting there.
Because the opportunity was there to present itself. We're not taking it. And like I said, I had us getting a draw right now. I'll gladly take a draw. We aren't getting there, but it's just not. It's not enough. It's definitely not our day.
We need a second goal badly, exactly. And you know what it is, right? Oh, fair. Big up to Botman, by the way, with that header. You need to get that ball out of the way because Rashford's breathing down him. In comes the corner. It's a deep, deep one. We got to get there first.
Yeah.
But none of them got there first. Deep cross in the game. United head goes down and Nippo gets there first. Chance to come in. Now, Maisy what Gordon do to the game exactly. They're going all out. They're definitely going all out. Well, and Anthony Gordon's 1-on-1 on the right hand side if he needs it. He needs support. Shoot, go for it. Go on. Oh, God, unlucky. Let's clear that full corner, lad. Big up to Static, by the way. Big Arsenal fan. Hope you're right, mate.
Good to see you, man. Giving away so many chances. It's honestly...
There's just no support. It's just no support. And when the support came...
Absolutely.
It got cleared out. But... it's got no support at all whatsoever. It needed someone to tap it in. Isak. But a corner, it's going to be a deep corner. It cannot be a short one. Better. Good corner. Oh, is it in? Is it in? Off the line. But Newcastle's pinning for the penalty, but I don't think it is, though.
Surely not.
Nah, they're breaking, though, United. They're breaking. Good time. Well done, Anthony Gordon. Well done. But we've got to do more. Because they're still on the attack. Cleared away by Newcastle. I tell you what, Anthony Gordon's playing as the second striker, but...
it suits him really well.
But hold on. There's something happening there. A player's down there. I don't know who it is.
I think it was Isak that was down on the side of our post.
Definitely was over the line.
There's a little bit of energy here. Like there is, but good energy to get
hit the post as well. Hit the post there as well, man.
If that cross had just been a little bit better by Luke Shaw as well, and it got to Rashford, that would have been one-on-one with Paul.
Martial off the line.
I think that is. Is that Isak? I think it is.
No, it wasn't. It was Fabian Schär again. I think it's Fabian Schär. I tell you what, that guy's been a little worse today.
No, it is. Yeah. That guy loves to get killed. He's like Kenny from South Park. Like the guy just has multiple. He has multiple. I'm going to say this now, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
what, we bullied them today. We absolutely bullied them today. Absolutely bullied them.
Let's see. He missed him. He got the ball, but he does actually miss. Like he does actually miss kicking him in the face. Like, he nearly caught him trying to get the ball, but he does actually miss. He does miss him. it's the ball and it's the after effect that comes down with it. He does just miss him.
Yeah. Kicked in the head. He's got to be off this time. To all Newcastle fans, I missed most of the game. Huff and Willock, how's his performance been so far? Well, he should have scored with a follow-up when De Gea had a save and he made a double save. And then he had a chance as well when he blazed it over the bar for 6 yards just in the right. But other than that, he did score that goal.
Yeah, he's like Kenny from South Park. He just goes so many lives.
Yeah.
But in terms of this one, in terms of when he does come in, we don't make contact with him. We don't make contact with him.
No.
It was close.
Flipping out, he's doing Nick. Heavy touch again. But he got away with it this time. He got away with it.
Yeah. It was definitely close to contact.
Go, Joe. Shoot! Oh, man. Screwed it wide.
I do like Fabian Schär as well, but like in terms of the whole
I do.
The whole brink of it was like
in the will, all the space with eyes says shoot.
Martial's actually running. Give me an inhaler or something. Just something. Let me to breathe. He's actually running. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Get the fucking ball, you useless bastards! Jesus Christ. Oh. We want bloody scorers. Let you have the ball. Just take it off them. Jesus. You're all a bunch of cartmans.
You lot are.
Aye, we're acting like it. We're acting like them.
I tell you what, West Ham burn on the right-hand side. That ball is worked on the right-hand side. Tell you what, though, we've got to be defending Newcastle. Just keep it tight. Keep that shape, Newcastle. Don't dive in. That's our ball. Good defending, Newcastle. Keep it that shape.
Yeah, he's done that really well.
Would let Visa come on. Wilson, United's going to bring on 2 more players on. Fred is one of them, and
probably Palestri. The one thing as well, though, is when you do look at ourselves, Arsenal and Brentford have the same amount of goals from the 76th minute onwards, and that's 11 goals in the league.
11 goals, yeah.
Yeah, and we have the most goals from substitutes as well with 9. So yeah. I still see it. I still think we'll get a goal.
Go on, Joe. Go on, Joe. Unlucky.
We're not static. We're not like Butters, man. Butters is mental. Fred and Palestri's actually 2 changes I would actually make.
Yeah, 2 changes coming up. But United's still on the attack. Martial took a deflection. Oh, I tell you what, that could have gone anywhere. That could have been a goal there.
I take off McTominay missing because he's not really done anything. This thing that annoys me, he scores 2 goals against Cyprus. He scores 2 goals against Spain, but he does fuck all when it matters most.
Yeah, that's the thing. I took a deflection there, came off Fabian's back, and then that could have gone anywhere.
Savitzer's played really well, actually, considering the fact I love the guy. I hope we keep him. Even if we still sign another midfielder in the summer, I really hope we keep him.
Absolutely.
I really do like him. Yeah, he's so good.
Steady. Actually, want to share Arsenal. I'm so jealous at Newcastle. Don't you mean butlers?
No, I don't mean butters.
But Tomine is off.
Oh, fuck.
81 minutes as well.
Long enough. He's done nothing.
He's going to make 5 subs now. He's going for it.
Yeah, we are.
Cheesy chips. Thank goodness he survived the cabbage year.
He's bringing on Lindelof as well.
Yeah, I tell you something. He's going with a back 3, I think.
I'm all right with that. 2 up top with so many wing options. I'm okay with that.
And Varane is off as well. So he's taking the 2 centre backs off. Lindelof was on.
There's one thing I'll say about our manager is like he ain't afraid to go bold and make bizarre choices to get this team going.
I agree. Willock's off with a hamstring, by the way, so you'll not be playing against West Ham on Wednesday.
But the player I'm surprised he took off more than anybody.
Yeah.
It was Lisandro Martinez. Like, that's the one that caught me by surprise.
Exactly. We've just got to hold on now. But the one thing I'm going to say about this substitution time next season, they're going to bring in a new timing for next season. None of this 100 minutes and that. Elliot Anderson's on, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is good.
So our system now is looks like we are playing a
back three. Head coach kicks in and that's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, I think the crazy thing is I think we're playing Dallo and Palestri as the wide midfielders.
Yeah.
And we're playing Rashford and Martial up top. Fred Sabitzer in midfield.
Oh, Anthony, did you see that? He punched the bloody seat.
Oh, he's crazy.
No, Zajo.
He's fuming. Yeah, Fernandez in the 10, which I'm happy with. In that sense, he's still playing there. But then our back three is Dallo, Shaw, Lindelof. I would have kept Martinez in that back three. I would have kept him, and I think that's risky going with just one centre back and two full backs in a back three.
Yeah, looks like well tackle, Anthony Gordon. Well done, man. Just calm. That's it. Oh, Joe Lynn, a great ball wide to Elliot Anderson. See what I can do here. Go on, tell us, Jordan Maradona. Over the top. Is that a free kick? Oh, good tackle there. Go on, put pressure on. Oh, man. Let's give it away.
Hella, your guess is as good as mine. I've got no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know why the flaming hell. Wait, I don't know why he took a Martinez.
Well, I'm good. Plays it inside to Bruno. Plays it back, kills the corner. Oh, Gordon, sorry, it's a corner. That's a 4 point. Oh, it's a goal. Why take Martinez off? That's an Eddie. Eddie's annoyed. That's unusual. What was that about? I don't know. There was time wasting all the way through. Hope doesn't, and the ref has a word. In comes the corner. Deep corner. It's a nice corner. In comes the ball. Also with Joe Linton to Elliot Anderson. Lovely deep cross. It goes up. Oh, man. Good chance there from Dan Burn. Goal kick. Four minutes to go plus stoppages. Oh, man. All he has to do is always head the ball the other way. Cameron Wilson. Inside. He's going to take it to the corner flag with what? 3 minutes to go? That's a free kick. Love seeing Eddie angry once in a while. Angry Eddie, lovely. But he's not Antonio Conte. If you want to be angry, then go to Antonio Conte. I tell you what, I think he's done with English football, man. I think he's done.
I think so as well. I think his best bet is just go back to Italy.
I think so.
There's nothing else for him.
There isn't. Two big clubs. Don't forget, he's been successful at Chelsea winning the title in his first season.
I know, that was impressive.
Very, very. Goes to Tottenham. He didn't want to go in the first place. Reluctant to go there. Finds out what it's like, and then he gets found out. Free kick for Trippier. Here goes the 2! Yes! It's Callum Wilson! Yes! Come on, man.
You deserve that. You well and truly deserve that.
Boom!
Fair play to you. Honestly, fair play to you. We've done fuck all today.
Yes, Garland. Listen, don't get us wrong. I gave him stick. I gave him stick.
Good.
I gave him stick, right? I'm not going to lie. I gave the lad stick. But what a peach of a header. Boom.
Yeah.
Get in there.
It was very impressive. And rightfully so. Like, he was unmarked. Clear delivery into the box.
Yes.
Simple header. Goal.
I tell you what, though. Eddie Howe's loving it.
Yeah. Right, and rightfully so.
Fair play. Wilson, fair play. What a header. Revenge complete. Yes. Wilson. I tell you what, though, we needed a second goal. Got the second goal.
He hasn't picked up at all, so
I know.
It was
This could be
goal.
Wilson's through again. He loses the ball so easily, doesn't he? Christ, man. Well done, Joe Linton. Well done, Joe Linton. Get in there, man. Gordon. Wilson, inside ball. Oh, it didn't come off for him. Could have been free. Could have been a chance for free. It's a corner. What a header. Now to give Gary Neville a headache on Twitter. Yes. Yes, but it's going, yes. No surprises there. I question ETH subs. Henry, I think you should. We have to shut.
I am. Particularly in defence. I'm particularly in defence. I am questioning it.
Thank you. I love to hear Ten Hag's excuses now annoying. You bet your man behind you is annoying. Then comes a corner. There's a flick on. Wallace comes in and it's been blocked.
I don't think he's going to make any excuses. He'll just come out and say it as he is. He'll just come out and say that we didn't do anything at all. He'll give you guys your props for playing well and deserve to win. He's not Jurgen Klopp.
After the things to be saying in the press conference, saying that we don't play football.
That's what he does. He loves to just. It's what he does. To be fair, I like it when a manager just comes at a team in that way, fires them up.
21 attempts on goal. Go on, carry on.
I know. I like it when a manager comes at a team. Like, the only thing is though, is come up and then just try and like respond in the attitude of it. But the difference is though is a manager, Jurgen Klopp, will come at you, and then if you beat his team, he makes proper excuses. So
yeah, he does. United's in attacker on the left hand side as Rashford, and that comes to absolutely nout. Absolutely nout. Yes, I tell you what, bro. You need to go back to the drawing board, mate. That's 3 games out of win.
Yeah, I know. Not good at all. Not good at all.
Go on, Bruno. Take him. Go for him, man. 5 minutes added. 5 minutes added, people. But United still coming forward. And came to nothing. Should we time race now? I think we should, you know. Lovely chip. Oh, that's a free kick, ref. We love it too. Yes, I was there 5 min. Don't forget, we got Fabian Shea as well.
Yeah.
Back up to third. To Jules. It's game management. David Jules there as well. Question. Are Man United in the title race still asking for a friend? Bruno,
we're never in it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're in the race for third.
Yeah.
We're in the race for third now, do you know what I mean? And I tell you what, though, we go above them on their goal difference, do you know what I mean?
You do, yeah, you do.
But we got 2 games at hand over Tottenham, by the way. Win those games, I think that'd be complete.
Yeah, I think if we just keep at it, we'll be fine. We'll be fine the whole way through. So,
but for you got to start winning games. We've got Brent, we've got West Ham on there Wednesday. Probably a point would be the end of the world, but we have got to beat teams who are in fighting relegation. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Those
definitely.
On the gala bed, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Am I loving life here? Loving life. Got 2 more to go.
I mean, for ourselves, we've got Brentford, Brighton in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and then we've got the likes of Forest as well. So
Exactly.
we've got a lot of tough games coming up ourselves.
You have now. Elliot Anson's running. Have a shot. Bruno cuts it back. Oh, it should have been free. Played a 1-2 with Bruno. Famous shot gets to the end of it, and he places it over the bar. Can we get Murphy Tata with? He can do that to Ten Hag, by the way. Let's be real.
Yeah.
He's with a buzzing. Ten Hag's not smug. He knows for Jules. I love that. Ten Hag is not smug. He's not in it. Down the corner flag, people. That's going to be a throw into Newcastle. We keep it down. It just goes to show people we're not scared of these teams anymore. I'm telling you, we're not scared anymore.
No, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't
be
either.
This chat this afternoon. Really chill, great banter. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jules. Thank you. Everyone's talking about Ten Hag now.
Let them. It's just pure brilliant.
Oh, man. We got some games coming up. 7 points we need. 7 points we need in a week. That's what we need. We got 3 of them. We need to get at least 7 points in a week. So another win would be cool. We got Villa as well on Saturday. That's tough.
Put your shirt on. Put your shirt back on, mate. That's something I don't want to see on an afternoon. Just want to rip my eyes out now, get some bleach. You know that bleach gift.
This should be it. This has got to be it. This has got to be it, ref. We played over 5. That's it. Yes. Come on. Oh, yeah, man.
Fair play is for winning.
2-0. There you go, 3rd as well. And a clean sheet as well. That's 3 games on a bouncy one as well.
You just need the results, so fair play for doing it.
Thank you, man. And the first goal was always going to be crucial, man. The first goal is going to be crucial. And I tell you what, as well, we had to do it. What a massive win. That could be a springboard to our top 4 this season. We have got to win another, with the games got left, we need to win another 8. No, 8 more wins, and the doable wins will do it.
Yeah, I agree on that one. I think the more results you get, the more you've got the opportunity to take at it. So he's played really well, and you got the result. You got the result in the end.
We absolutely bullied them today. Absolutely bullied them. Bothered them today. Absolutely bothered them. Even Bruno's telling the players to go to the fans, which that's a sensible thing he's done.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. What a performance today. I mean, second half, I thought we looked a couple of heavy moments, by the way. Yeah, Martial had a shot which deflected off Botman's back. That could have gone anywhere. Then the cross comes and he does a flying header, which goes out from corner. But other than that, we've done all right. I mean, look, at the end of the day, we deserve to win. We absolutely bullied them, bothered them today. I'm sorry, but we did. Never ever looked like losing this game. Looking forward to the interviews. Match of the days as well, be embedded. Well done, guys. Thank you, Claire. You deserve the win. I'm not going to have a hot bath and lick me rude until next time. Peace out.
Best to just chill, Claire. Good seeing you.
Absolutely. She's gone through a lot. You know what? At the end of the day,
I haven't spoken. I follow her on Twitter. I haven't spoken to her in a long time, but she has sound like she's always been sound to me. I haven't spoken to her in a long time, so I hope she's doing all right.
Yeah. What a performance there today. I thought we played really well today. Didn't take our chance in the first half, but the second half, we were better, much better. But once the first goal came in, I thought there's never in doubt. 2-0, 2-0, I thought we'd done the job. Because not many teams comes back against us when we win by 2-0. There's just no way. Maisy would be absolutely furious today about the scoreline today.
Oh, she'll not be happy at all. She'll not be happy at all, especially the fact that we were just sloppy in possession. We weren't really effective in the final third. And defensively, we were just not in shape at all. Really poor overall performance. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not happy either. We got beat by the better team, but it's embarrassing either way that regardless of the fact that we turned up where, I rephrase that, we didn't turn up. We didn't turn up at all.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's been the problem with your season. You look at the teams you played at the top half, you got beat off Brentford, you got beat off Liverpool, you got beat off us, right?
Beat off City. I'm pretty sure, actually, no, but it's fact. We've lost all our away games against the teams in the top 9 so far. So obviously we're the last team in the top 10. So out of the top 10, we've lost all of our away games. It's not good at all. Really poor. We just let them run over us. We shouldn't be allowing any team to run over us like that.
Wow. And you're right. And I tell you what, as well, you need to fix up, especially away from home, because if you don't, then top 4 is not going to be a gimme for you guys. But
I agree.
Can we make top 4 this season? Can we make top 4 from here on in? Because I tell you what, the home games is going to tell us where you're going to make it. The home games we've got is Tottenham at home, Southampton at home, Arsenal at home, Leicester at home, and Brighton at home.
Ooh. That's some good ones there. Like,
it's so sweet, peeps.
Yeah. And you do deserve it. No way I can deny that. Well and truly.
We absolutely bottled them today. So what do you think? What do you think Tiger's going to do now? What does he think he's going to do? Is he going to you take care, Claire, watch what you're doing. Hi, hello everyone. That's brilliant. That's Cenk. But thanks all the same. And we've got one. Cenk going to be better.
I've just seen as well. Iwobi scored in the 97th minute. Everton won 1-0. They scored right at the last second of the game.
It was like Everton.
Yeah, Iwobi, 97th minute.
Wow. Playing tomorrow as well. I'm in tears from happiness. This is my team I've been missing the last 20 years. Cenk, we share your pain, mate. Look at the last 15 years under Mike Ashley. Think of that as well. Think of what's happened. These owners have made it quite clear it's a 5-year project. It's a 5-year project, right? And Champions League after one season. Possible, man. Possible.
Very, very. And that's a remarkable achievement as well.
Absolutely. And you know what? We're just going to get better and better and better. If we get more players coming through, I think winning the title could be a real goer next season or two. I'm not saying going to win the league.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm not asking for a title.
I'm not asking for the title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm not asking for the title, but at the end of the day, I want to be in a title charge next season. I want to be in a title race. Do you know what I mean? Because what Eddie Howe's doing is letting the fan work, right? I'm getting a lot of people, right, especially at work where I live, saying that if Eddie Howe gets us top 4, right, the best thing they can do, they need to move him on and get a bigger name manager in to take over and make it on the phase 2. Just so I say that ain't going to happen anytime soon. Eddie Howe deserves this chance to see what he does in Europe. The problem is, if you link to a player, the credit asker who will be playing at Newcastle, who's the coach, who's the manager? Eddie Howe. They're going to say, Eddie who? Eddie who? Never heard of him. Never heard of him. But at the end of the day, the one thing I'm going to say, just go for it.
Yeah. I was just saying, who's my mate in the group chat, he's a Tottenham fan, so he was actually saying that's what he thinks his prediction is going to be tomorrow, Everton 97th minute. That's what he's put. So they play tomorrow, he's just taking the mick. But I look at it and I'm like, the fact is, we've got one game over. We've got one game apiece now between the two of us. the fact is we can pull away on Tottenham as well, even before
Yeah.
Tottenham play tomorrow. I'm all right with that. I'm generally okay with this. I think we'll be fine. I think the top four will stay as it is, but I think it'll be us to finish above you guys. But
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. I'm still happy the way where we are, because I didn't think we'd be in the top four. I had us to finish 5th at the start of the season. So
you think he's going to get the other 4th place then? As things stands, we're 3rd. Who's going to take the place then out of Liverpool and Tottenham?
I don't know. I don't think Tottenham are I don't think Liverpool are getting in the top 6. I don't think they will. I think they'll finish just outside it. At the start of the season, I thought Man United would finish 5th. I thought you guys would finish 6th, and I had because it is Liverpool. I thought at the start of the season it'd be Liverpool and Tottenham in the top 4, but both teams have been terrible all season. So I think it's going to finish us in 3rd, you guys in 4th, and then Tottenham in 5th. Don't really care who's in 6th. But, I don't really care as long as we're in the top 4 and we keep going as we do. I'm all right with that. I don't care about the rest of it. But you guys definitely are where you need to be. So,
yeah, absolutely. And I think that's right. I mean, I think the top 4 there is going to do it. You know what I mean? But I don't care who we play in the Champions League. I just don't care. I don't give a monkeys. I don't care. Just bring it on. I'll be happy being a draw with Real Madrid, Napoli, probably Newcastle and Feyenoord. I don't care. Just bring it on. All we got to do, go there and give it a right go. Do you know what I mean? As long as in the big league, that's what it's all about. Because our owners deserve Champions League. We deserve the fans. They deserve the fans. And that's why we make it happen. We got our football back. What a difference a year and 18 months make. 18 months ago, we're bottom of the table, right? When Eddie I took over the club. And here we are 18 months, 16 months later. Here we are.
I know.
Right.
And you deserve that. You deserve that a lot.
Absolutely.
I'm just jumping onto the live link just now just so I can actually like it for you as well, because that's what you do. But in terms of the actual performance for us, I do agree with Eddie. I think it was very poor from us. You can see there's a lot from our team that does look genuinely concerning. I think burning out and mentally and physically is true, but it's because our squad is.
Yeah.
Some players aren't fully fit, and that really does concern me. But you know what? Fuck it. We move on. We need to get back to where we need to be fast. We can't just let this result get to our heads. We did get beat, rightfully so. We need to respond in the right manner now.
Absolutely. You got any more live shows tonight, Reece?
For me, probably not. I mean, I know I'm watching WrestleMania Night 2 later, so we'll see if I'm tired. But at the moment, I did last night as well, so we'll see how it goes. But
there it goes. We go through these comments as well before we go wrap up very, very soon. And I was going to do a phone in, but at the end of the day, most of them's gone to the match as well. So congratulations, John and Toon. Poor game for United. I think we're mentally, physically burning out. And that's from Eddie as well. And look, at the end of the day, we deserve to win the game. Commiserations to Ed. But I did say that we're going to give it a go. And here we are. But I wouldn't worry about it. I still think you get top 4, Eddie. No questions about that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jess. I would say all that over again. We need to strengthen 3-4 more signings. Will take us much better places about the day. I really like ASM. You should play like today, always. No risks, easy, basic football. Exactly. You played well today. Done an assist as well, by the way, of all people.
We did.
And go through this as well. Eddie said to Leslie, you're welcome. Thanks for tuning in yesterday. Absolutely. Definitely. John, big up to Rennie. John Rodgers is gone. I'm bloody happy. Brendan Rodgers has gone. He's been sacked today as well. And we're going to come sign off in a bit, Gordon. So I certainly ain't going to have time, mate. I'm afraid I do apologise. And I was thinking of you and heard Rodgers has left. His favourite to comment, that's from Jules. No problems, Eddie. Where John goes, we follow up and enjoy the show. Pochettino for Leicester. I doubt it.
That I don't think they're going to get Pochettino. Although it makes sense as a project manager, project club. It does make sense, but I don't see it. I don't think Pochettino goes there. I think he'll end up in the Real. I think he goes to Real Madrid.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I agree with that. We need to prioritise the Europa League because there's no guarantee that we could finish in the top 4. We get the Europa League. It's a European trophy. It guarantees Champions League football regardless of league position. So
Correct.
yeah, I completely agree with that, Eddie. I would be more than happy if we prioritise the Europa League over the league.
Absolutely, because at the minute Chelsea are not going in the Champions League. Manchester City,
which is absolutely brilliant.
Exactly. We just got to make sure that if you win Europa League, right, that takes in the Champions League. So it's still get another British club to get through as well, which is a good thing. Just chances of any as well. Thank you very much indeed, Gareth. Ed to Leslie, thanks to Eddie as well. Thumbs up the chairs and appreciate it as well. Right, we're going to wrap up there because it's been a long day. Right, it's a long day for me. It's been a long day for you after that defeat as well. And
absolutely.
Can you tell us where you can find you on your socials, please, Reece? And I'll just look it up now.
Absolutely. So YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. It's Devil's Rising right there. Devil's Rising with a 1 because I'm the only one in existence. And if you try to find another version of me, you've got no chance of finding one. But hey ho. But yeah, Devil's Rising, YouTube, Twitter, and on Twitch, all linked there. So thanks very much.
Fantastic. I did put Maisy's links in the description, but look, if you find Maisy, you'll find Reece as well. So and should have changed it. I do apologise as well. But if Chelsea lose, then Potter gets sacked and appoint Potter. I tell you what, I think Potter would be fine for Leicester, no question, because that Chelsea job was way too big for him. I'm telling you that. For now.
I agree.
And take care for you, Leslie, as well. And I'll go have a quick word with you backstage, Reece. But listen, guys, I should be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be doing. It could be a match review tomorrow. And try to get a couple of guests on as well. So, guys, if you like you see, hit the like button, subscribe. And also, if you're new, like I said, if your super chat is open, if you'd like to become a member, it's just 99p. And thank you very much for watching. And until then, guys, thank you so much for watching our watch-alongs. Newcastle, 3rd in the league. Mind you, back to the drawing board. Watch what